missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. Sunlight, go, 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 go. Okay, I've been on go. Green lights only when I'm coming down the road. Shades on, poker face, I can never fold. I can never stop, this is what I asked for. Manifest this, that, now I want more. Pockets was thin, now they been on swole. Used to be humble, but I'm feeling kinda bold. Through it all, I evolve, still me. I won't stop, the light's still on green. If I gotta swipe, the platinum's on me. Turn a wrong to a right, I'm nothing you've ever seen. Nothing you'd ever be, I'm nothing you'd ever stop. The armor is on me, put me in the game, now I might overstay. Play till I can't, take it straight to the bank. Talk to him like all-star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. Okay, time to get paid. Waited this long, I'm taking it to the bank. Full court press, I'm taking it to the paint. Curry with the range when I get off fast break. IQ vision, the game on display. Run it all back like it was a replay. The game is slowed down, I'm watching the freeze frames. In the clutch, you can try to imitate. See I'm stuck, me and you don't relate. It's a bunch of to-dos on my plate. Lace up my shoes, check them off day to day. How can I power when these blessings on me? Never had doubt, I just worked and I wait. All of this here, you can't take it from me. Brick by brick, put it all in the safe. All-star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout. MVP, that's me. P, that's me. All-star, all-star. Watch it see. It's on like MVP, that's me. P, that's me. All-star, all-star. Watch it see. All-star, ain't no missing my shot. In the game now, never losing my spot. Came from the bottom, got my eyes on the top. MVP, all-star, that's me. Sit back, watch me ball out. When I step in, bring the stars out. In my own pace, won't stall out. Made it to the top, now they all shout.
And here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome your beautiful faces back on this beautiful, amazing Sunday for a brand new day of PMSL CSA Spring 2025 action. And today, Neptura, it's all coming down to this last day of our grand finals. Day 3, 6 matches, maybe less, before we know who will be our champions, who may smash, and who will be advancing over to PMWC 2025 in Saudi Arabia to fight for the lion's share of $3 million NEP. Today is the hypest day of them all. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling very hyped, Max, because you're right. We have Smash Zone coming into play here. We have the last 6 games, maybe less than 6 games. We're going to know who's winning at the end of today. It all comes down to this, as you said. And chat over here, you better be as hype as we're feeling right now, because today is not going to be one to miss at all.
Yeah, if you're missing it, where are you? Well, probably not here, but you should
Literally.
be here. Where are you right now? Are you
Be,
lost?
man.
The only excuse you would have is being lost in the middle of the jungle and you have no way out. Okay? Yeah. And even then, I'm sure you can find some kind of like 4G, 5G, or can watch it, okay?
Yeah.
The technology's everywhere nowadays. But here we go. Welcome everyone to the stream. How are we feeling today? For our last day of the grand finals for PMSL CSA. Everyone spamming Falak, 4 thrives. Sky on top. I guess people are talking about who the MVP might be, while Falak is not looking, too good, unfortunately. I think he's not even in top 15. I was looking at the numbers. Oh, it's not looking too good. Hello, Fareed. Hello, Ahmed Mujaba. Welcome. Simple. MJ, my #1 SEA informer. Good to see you again. What's up, my man? Shansak. And people from all over the place. Spam. You know what? As we get into this, spam the flag of which country you're from, or which region you want to support. It doesn't matter. Just spam the flags, guys. I want to see all the colors in the chat. But, Neptura, we do have a watch party, a show match. It's going to be a show match. There you go. Watch party.
We do, yeah.
Coming up in a little bit. But I want to ask you, as our spicy early stream question, who's taking it home today?
Today, like in general?
Who's winning it?
Or
who's going to smash? Who's going to be first place? I don't...
Oh, who's gonna smash? You know what? Virtus Pro's gonna smash. That'd be so fun.
VP,
come on, that'd be cool. That'd be cool.
She wants the VP smash.
Smash. Yeah, they're 100 points. They need 35 points, and then they need to win. They've done it before. It's not unheard of from this team, and it'd be kind of fun.
Would be kind of gaming.
I'm all about the chaos. It would be.
There we go. We're going.
It would be kind of gaming.
It would be. You know what? A VP smash. I like it. Oh, all the flags. Yeah. All the flags in the chat. India. Oh, someone from India. You know what? Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
From across the globe. I guess we're all across
Mongolia.
the globe.
Yes, true. A lot of Pakistan.
Mongolia.
Hello.
Okay.
A lot of Nepal.
Hello, Beck John.
I just feel like the 3 major regions.
Yeah, I mean,
that have been doing very well.
It seems like it. Mongolia, Pakistan, and Nepal. The 3 main ones. Massive fan bases. But you know what, guys? Today, between Pakistan, Nepal, Mongolia, maybe even CIS, only one of those regions may take it home, be called the PMSL CSA Spring 2025 champions. Only one. And 3 in total will be moving on to PMWC 2025. Again, so much on the line, so much work in the background here. Neptura has been kind of just culminating to this very point in time for us to decide. Well, not decide, for it to be kind of decided by fate.
Yeah.
To pick who will be the ones advancing further. But here we go. Our first show match has a little avant-bouche, if you may, as we get into the action of today. Here we go. First game.
Is there a double? No, it's just a single plane path this time around.
Oh.
Interesting. Okay, because yesterday we had a double plane path, so I was like, oh, okay, not sure what's going to go on there. Nothing did, though. It's all good. A lot of flags still coming in. A lot of flags. Is that Uzbekistan flag? I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
hello?
yeah. That's. Do you know how I remember now the Uzbekistan flag?
How?
Because of the PMGO trophy.
That's fair. That's very fair.
That's how I do it. Oh, by the way, I want to ask chat and also you, Neb, if you do you guys hear my AC in the background, because it's pretty hot and humid here. So I put my AC on. So if you hear it, tell me, and I will turn it off. That's it.
I don't hear it. I don't think so. I think you're good on that front. A lot of horror coming into the chat here. A lot of horror being spammed. Dagestan. A lot of folks in chat just really going for Nepal, for Pakistan. Some India's in there as well. Ooh, that's a flag. Apex, what flag is that? That's such a cool looking flag,
Which
but I don't
flag?
recognize it at all. Yeah,
red.
that's so cool looking.
Isn't that Portugal? No, that's not Portugal. No, I don't know.
No, that's
On
not
Apex
Portugal.
down below. Oh, I was looking at another one. Sorry. Oops, my bad.
Oh, I see.
You know what? Here we go. Again,
What's up,
show match
Peppa?
is happening. We will have the show match winners
drop.
after this entire game. And look at that. It's going to be Neox Factory here. Team Spirit has been having a bad time over here. 4th Thrives, Amix, and Horror. And even APG. I do think there's a very big sentiment here, Neb, of they just want to get this out of the way. And they're just on a focal, focus on the focal point, which is going to be our games today. Our 6 matches. Maybe, how many, actually, you know what? That's going to be my next question. I'm very, very intrigued. How many games out of the total 6 matches, we're going to have one minimum. So the minimum you're going to be having is 2 matches played. And a maximum is 6. How many games are being played? If we say 6, that means we don't think it's going to smash. If we have less, a smash is going to occur. What are you thinking here, Nep?
I think we're gonna have at least 4, probably 5.
Okay.
That's what I'm feeling. That's what the vibes are giving.
So I
me.
have an interesting one. Again, in chat, tell us what you think. I think we're going to have the most useless smash ever in Game 6.
Game 6? Yeah, that'd be so funny.
I think that's what we're going to get. I think we're going to have a smash in Game 6, but it still is not useless. It's still impactful because you still overtake the teams below you, right? It's just we weren't going to have any games after that regardless. So
Yeah.
I think we'll get 6,
That would be
but it
really
will be
funny.
a smash. That's my weird prediction.
Okay.
But what are people
cool.
saying? 3.
Flair says
3 to
3, Peppa says 5, All says 6, Emil says 7th. There's no 7th match, for sure. 4th Thrives is winning, says Ahmed. Okay. 4th Thrives is
W.
winning. Could be possible. I mean, where are they now? Yeah, 2nd place. Could be very easy for them. We'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm letting my device charge a little bit, and then I'm going to go get it, and I'm going to have my leaderboards up. I don't have them right now in front of me because I'm really bad at charging my devices. I just fall asleep, and I just forget to charge it, and that's just my bad. Hello, 8KB. What's up? Bonjour, bonjour. Bienvenue. What's up? What is a smash? Okay, so shall we re-explain, Nep, maybe now or in the break between this game and the first match? Should we?
No, let's do it between the first game, between this and the first game.
Okay.
Since we have a break time down there. That sounds like a good time.
Okay, so if you guys want to know how the Smash rules are going to work out, I recommend you stick around. We will go through and explain it thoroughly, in depth, okay? And we'll see how it's going to be going. No, me! Hit the shot! No!
Oh, me!
Poor guy. He's gone. 6 games, but with a Smash. But team will not win it. What?
But with Smash, first team will not win after 6
Oh.
games. They're saying the same thing as you.
Okay. Cool. Hey.
APG
Damon?
Smash in match 4 and win.
Dahom is my man. Horror win. You're not seeing Horror winning it. Just wait till 3rd match. Ooh. Siscox is just peeking into the future right now.
Yeah,
He
real.
knows what's going to happen. He's read the script. You guys aren't allowed to read the script off PMSL CSA. That's private, okay? We already know every circle, every fight, every elimination, how they happen. Okay, I'm joking. We don't. Okay, some people might believe that. We don't. We have no clue. But yeah, so prediction. So you said VP, yeah?
I think VP, yeah.
You think VP is going to smash on this one?
VP will smash. Smash.
I think Alpha Gaming going to smash on Game 6.
Oh, Alpha Gaming gonna smash.
Actually, it's going to be a little bit harder because they've been playing more passive, not that many eliminations. But again, you don't need that many eliminations when you want to smash. You just need the win. You could get 1 elimination chicken dinner and you win the entire tournament.
Yep.
So really,
That'd be
actually,
hilarious.
that's not bad. Yeah.
I need a 0 elim win to smash. That'd be so funny. That'd be very
APG Smash in match. Oh, actually, hey, do you want to talk about what Kitsune said on socials? I sent you. If you guys have not seen it, tell us.
This was a silent repost from me. No, it wasn't. Honest. No, but Max sent me this. I hadn't seen it, and then Max sent me this last night. And apparently, Kitsune said on social media, we're gonna make 100 points tomorrow. So today, in the next however many games we have, they're gonna make 100 points. Says Kitsune.
And that would allow them to smash, technically, yeah?
That would allow them to smash, yes.
Okay.
So, chat, what are we feeling? Are we calling his bluff there, or are we going, hey, they could do it, they could?
Because that's a big promise from
opinion.
Kitsune. It is.
That's a huge promise. So, like, I have no opinion. I'm just telling you what he said, man. All right,
no opinion.
It's got nothing to do with me. No opinion whatsoever.
Said the number one Team Spirit fan.
No.
Personally, I think that's absolute copium. I don't think it's happening, Kitsune.
100 points is crazy.
It ain't happening, my man. I love you guys, but it's not going down.
Yeah, 100 points would put them at 153.
Yeah, so they could smash on, like, towards the end.
They could smash.
Doctor's laughing. Oh.
Cap, yeah. It's giving cap.
Cap bluffing. You bluffing big time. Hey, you know what? If they do it, how about we do a little bit of a dare, you know, a bit of a bet. What if he does reach 100 points today? Well, not reach.
Yeah.
Scores 100 points today. What if he does? What do we do?
What do we do? If he scores 100 points today, what do we do? Ooh, that's a difficult one. What do you suggest? Chat, we need ideas.
Yeah, ideas. What if they do?
Give us ideas, chat. What if they do? What are we doing if they do? You know?
Horror, love you. Yeah, I mean, everyone is going to be supporting Horror. Genuinely, Horror right now, gameplay-wise, I don't know if chat and you would agree, Neb, but gameplay-wise, I think they are the best team in the lobby. Right? I think that fragging power, there might be a little bit lower compared to, like, you know, maybe an APG. Like, maybe they're slightly under, a little bit above. I don't know. It's hard to compare. But the rotations that we've seen from Horror, I think they're the best macro team. This event, for sure.
Okay, interesting.
I mean, the rotations, Neb, the timing, everything's... And on most maps, Sanhok, maybe not. You know, maybe... I kind of don't really look at Sanhok too much. I focus on Erangel and Miramar. Yeah. Like, the rotates are clean as hell. Right?
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it's hot take. I don't know. That's how I feel.
No, I see that. Yeah, Pascal agrees with you. So does Prop Joe. So there you go. Also, Tom said that I think he's saying that if they get 100 points, we have to retire.
Who?
Tom? We? Us?
We have to retire?
I think that's what he's talking about. He just said retire.
Okay, we're not
talking about Kitsune.
We're not doing this bet anymore. I don't want to retire, guys. I want to be here until like 2040. Okay, well,
right? Exactly. Doctor says reveal Max's dance video. That could be fun.
No, wait. How did that chat remembers? You guys have better memory than I do.
Apparently, yeah.
True Calaris.
A lot of dancing suggestions here. Guys, I can't dance, all right? Come on.
Asking us to twerk.
Oh, Tom wants the top 3 to retire.
Oh.
Gotcha. Not us. Cool.
Stop, Pepperport. Stop asking for my wedding dancing video. I'm not leaking it, okay? Stop it.
That's very funny.
That video is for me, Polaris,
and me.
Oh, I was going to say my girlfriend. Yeah, you have it too. You were given...
I have it too.
I can't believe you sent it without my authorization.
It was a very cute video, though.
Horrible. Go bald. I mean, I'm already halfway there, Brahim. I'm already... Hello, Game Maxman. Shiny for hello. Welcome back. I love that, like, this is just... I have 2 things that describe me. The curse and shiny forehead. Yeah. That's just, you know... Yeah. If you say those 2 things in one sentence, everyone knows who you're talking about. It's just Maxman. It's just me.
Literally. That's so funny. You poor thing.
Oh, well.
Oh, well. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Only Horror. APG already retired. The time is for Horror. Ooh. Wait, ooh. APG already retired, though. Is a bit of a...
That's crazy.
Like, come on, they're in the podium right now. Who says that? That's actually, yeah, you know what? Let's do our predictions because I think a lot of people may have changed their predictions based on where teams are currently in rankings, okay? I'm not asking you, everyone, your predictions before the finals. It may have changed. I want to know everyone's top 3 right now based on the rankings. Like, who do you think realistically, genuinely, is going to be top 3 doesn't matter in what order, who's going to be top 3 at the end of today? Have you changed your mind map, or are you sticking to your initial picks?
My initial picks are on the second half of the leaderboard, man. So I gotta change. You know.
I even remember the Gamers Corner. I think said Team Spirit's going to destroy the lobby. Even I was like, I don't think they're gonna. I really don't. Like.
I didn't think they were going to, but I did think they might be top 5. You know, they're bottom 5. That's sad. Anyway. I mean, I kind of feel like the top 3 are going to stay the top 3. The only thing I could think of is, like, maybe is VP sneaking their way in there. I think Kanina could do it if they have another better day like they did yesterday, but I don't feel like they're going to do enough necessarily to get to where they need to be for top 3, because the way the top 3 are playing, even the top 4, they're miles ahead in just momentum that Kanina are going to struggle to keep up with and catch up to.
Yeah. Actually, I want to say it's kind of impressive that Kunino are still contending despite having Reikage not playing, right?
Yeah.
So that is very impressive from them. So I do appreciate it. But okay, I'm still sticking to my prediction of in order, because I like a challenge. Alpha Gaming into Virtus Pro into Hora 3rd. That was my initial one. Okay. I had at the start. Would I change it slightly now? Yes. But no, I'm gonna stick to it. Who knows? Might happen. Cool. So what are the predictions? What are people going for? Hora, Alpha Gaming 4 thrives. Hora, Virtus Pro 4 thrives. So no APG there, okay. Hora, 4 thrives. Virtus Pro, APG 4 thrives. 4 thrives. So like we're just seeing the same 4 names, right?
It's the top 4 just interchanged.
Is there is there any surprise team that people might expect outside of those 4 teams of Virtus Pro, APG, Hora, 4 thrives to like qualify? Is there anyone else that we're like, you know what, they could? Like you said, Kunina PowerNet, but I think that's a valid team to go for. Like anyone else that we like, oh, they could pull it out of their bag today?
The only one I could think of would be Amix, because they can pop off enough. They're aggressive enough where they could have huge elim games, and I feel that's the only way that they could do something. But they'd have to really pop off.
True. They could pop off big time. Also, Amix. I mean, Amix is just the third-party kings of the survival stage.
True.
So what people saying? Amix?
Al-Qadzia?
Also,
a couple of people saying Al-Qadzia. Champions? Yeah, you.
No, I'm laughing at Pepper Port's comment made me laugh. Kunina Power is a dark horse, and I was like, oh, I agree. And then I thought about their logo. I was like, oh, they are dark horse, literally. Pepper, you know, they are literally a dark horse, guys. That's literally their team logo. Oh my god, absolute crazy.
DRS. Somebody said DRS. A couple people saying Dagestan. DRS. I don't know, man. Dagestan at 64 points. They have to get to 135 to even try to be at the top 3, because you know the top 3 are going to go to that very quickly. Yeah. So like, I don't know, man. That's kind of wild. Oh, it's It's
not wild. Wild is in Europe.
Cisco. Gotcha. Wild is in Europe. Oh my god. Bruh.
I'm hilarious. I know it.
You're so funny.
So funny, you guys. Hot drops today? Hopefully not. I mean, Miramar's been pretty chill, except for that upgrade Regicide fight of yesterday. That was, upgraded Regicide fight yesterday. That was horrible. Are we gonna have a hot drop happening in Erangel though? Because we saw this weird situation happen with Regicide. Again, Regicide. What's happening with him? Regicide and DRS in Milta, and it was in Primorsk. I don't think it's going to happen again. I think that was resolved after day 1 of the finals. But it could still happen. But again, they're not teams that are like super in contention for top 3 right now. They could make it if they have a banger day. I'm not realistically thinking that's going to happen. But that is something we should keep an eye out for in case it does happen. Are you married? No, I'm not married. I'm not. I went to Kalaris's wedding. That's why I was talking about the wedding. It wasn't my wedding, okay? That will happen at some point for sure, okay? But it's not right now. I'm not married. But I'm married to this game, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, married to his anime. He's married to One Piece, that's for sure.
Well, I mean, yes. Sure what happened, Maxman. Yeah, cool. About AST. What's stopping everyone from targeting the top teams so they don't smash? Exactly. That is something that could happen. Do you think that's going to happen today, Nep, where teams are in a smash zone, or just before it, and teams want to try and slow them down to buy themselves a bit of time and they hot drop? That could happen.
I would not like to see that.
Wait,
because
repeat that?
Yeah, I know. I don't think I would love to see that personally, but hey, it could be a strat. I think it's just way too risky. You end up risking your own chances just to thwart somebody else, where you don't even if you risk it, then you lose the opportunity to try and get points just for the sake of trying to stop them from getting points. It doesn't really make sense to me.
I think we're going to see it happen. I think we're going to have teams in a smash zone for like maybe 3 games. 4, 5, 3, 4 games, something like that. And then we'll see if they want to try and hot drop them. Maxman, more like not a married man. Spectre. Have you read the newest chapter of One Piece? Yes, I have. It was absolute peak, absolute cinema. Love it. Max and Net, pick your champions before game start and don't change it. Well, like before today, the champions? I mean, you said Virtus Pro, Nep.
I did, but am I confident in that? Not really.
I'm sticking to my prediction of the champions being APG that I made before the finals. I'm sticking to that. That is still my pick. The Gamer's Corner. Hey, Gamer's Corner. I know I put a comment on your video. Love your most recent video about Dagestan. If you guys want to check out a really cool analysis video from The Gamer's Corner, click on his channel, subscribe, check out the video. That was a very cool analysis video. He even pointed out stuff I didn't realize happened in the game that I didn't catch. I was like, oh, damn, actually, I didn't see that. Because there's so much happening in the game. Yeah. Balja. 9 limbs. So is it Na'Vi, Champions, Dagestan, Upgrade, Viper? Who's winning this one, Nep? For the memes. Who's doing it?
For the memes, who's winning this? Yeah, Upgrade. I haven't seen the map, but Upgrade.
Upgrade.
Upgrade. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because Upgrade in the Rondo tournament, the Upgrade are second place. 2 points behind Na'Vi. So they're probably feeling quite good.
Oh, I was going to go like for this game in particular, I was going to say Champions. Oh, you know what? I will copy Upgrade if you go for like the entire show match thingy.
No, I was going for this game. I was going for this game and saying, hey, I think they're going to do it for this game. No! Molodoy, why? Okay. That's the MG3, man. Voston plus MG3 is OP.
Some people, I see some people in the comments being a little bit critical, like about Rondo. Just so you guys know, this Rondo is very clearly, to me at least, is not being played seriously by the teams. Look at that, you're on phase 4, and you already are down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. That's not, this is not a competitive, you know, approach to how Rondo is going to be played realistically. So, like, I'm excited for whenever it will be added to eSport, when it's played seriously, which is not the case right now. Definitely not. They're just playing for the memes. And horror in... Someone asked me, do we know the meaning of horror? I do not. Can someone tell me what the meaning of horror is? Like, I know, for example, teams such as Na'Vi. Na'Vi means Natus Vincere, which is born to win. In what language is that? Is the language in Latin. In Latin. Yep. Yeah, but what is it? What does it mean? Yeah, they just play Rondo for fun. Exactly, Pepperpaw. It's they're just memeing about. I can't wait for our first Rondo stadium finish. Teams on the rooftops. Ooh. Teams below.
Dude,
teams in the building.
That's gonna be so cool.
Yeah.
Huh.
But most importantly, the emergency cover flare. Horror means really? Really? Wait, I'm sorry.
Really?
Really? It means really? Horror means really? But, like, in what way? Like, really? Question mark, question mark? Like, really?
Which is very funny if that's the case.
So have Nepali casters been like, really? Really? Is that how it sounds when you're... when you listen to the Nepali cast? Really? Really?
That's hilarious to think about.
That's funny. That's to mess with the casters, I tell you that much.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, really? It's a really chicken dinner. I can't believe it. It's really happening.
That's hilarious, dude.
Horror means is it? I mean, even is it works. It's like, really? Is
it a chicken dinner?
Is it really? Is it really horror esports? Really? Is it? Wow. Unbelievable.
Is it esports?
Is it gaming?
Is it PUBG Mobile?
In a sarcastic way, yeah, I caught that. Oh yeah, that's really funny.
That's really funny.
Let's try and include it in the moment of this tournament. If they win or something, like we can meme with it. Sky, really? Is he really sleepy? Is he really sleepy, guys? Really? Sky? Is it blue?
Oh, that's very funny.
That's really good. I really like
Jiggle? Is he really? Jiggle, really? Really jiggle?
Really jiggle?
That's very funny.
Is he jiggling right
Really
now? The jiggle? Is it? Is it jiggling? That's, you know what? I didn't have anything to say about Horror's name until now, and actually I really like the name now. That's really cool. CR7 had a really good idea with that one. But I told you guys yesterday, I was talking to CR7, the owner of Horror. I was chatting with him in Instagram DMs, and he said his players promised him the trophy. A promise, okay? Unbreakable.
Well,
an unbreakable promise. Are they going to do it? Would it be the win? Really? Winning trophy?
really winning trophy?
Guys, really winning trophy? Maybe. Who knows? Ooh.
Really?
Really sleepy jiggle, Sky. Mafia Ninja. Someone asked, are we doing PMWC? Possibly. Maybe. Really?
Maybe?
Really?
Really?
Really? Is it us? PMWC?
Really? Ah, GG. Viper taking that win. Nice. But
GG!
yeah, really?
Well, really is the most typed word of the day. Yeah, it is. Really? Horror esports?
Really?
That's funny. Yeah, go. Cool. So who's winning this one? Is it with Viper winning that? I mean, Horror had a lot of points. Same for Upgrade. Hello, Dress Short. Welcome. What's up?
Well,
say
Viper
hi
are
in chat. What?
Place. Hi.
Yeah, I was going to say hi in chat if we haven't seen your name and you want to say hello. Please say hi. Say hi to us. We'll welcome you. We're always jamming at the end of the game there with the music. Really?
Sorry?
Sky is MVP?
Really? Really?
Really? I just love really. You know what? If Sky is MVP, I say we both say it together, Nep. We go like, really? Sky? Like, okay, no, let's do it. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Really? Sky is MVP?
Sky's MVP?
That was horrible.
Really?
Sky is MVP?
Really? Sky is MVP?
Okay, guys, just dropped the meme. Nep ruined it. She wasn't in sync. She wasn't there.
Listen, there's a Discord thing, man. Come on. It's a delay. It's not my fault.
Hello, Emery Sehan. Welcome to the stream. What's up, my man?
What's
Horror
up?
would be question. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Really? Is it?
Oh yeah.
Horror East. That's just such a funny bit. Oh my god. Guys, stop it. Okay, sorry. We'll stop.
Really?
Let's tone it down. Okay, we're getting serious. The show match is over. We're getting in serious mood. Okay, just.
I'm never serious.
I mean, I know that. Okay. We're chilling. We're getting in the zone. Everything is on the line now. Sad news for you. Your boys are 2 points short of reaching match point. Damn it. Simple way, got to tell me that. Here we go. Match rankings. Match 3. Match rankings. Let's see who the champions are for the Rondo show match. The showdown. Hello, Zingay Gaming. Welcome.
Yo, Team Spirit got 8 points on that match. Crazy work.
No.
Amix got 0. That's also insane.
Oh, Canina Power is not a dark horse. They're a white horse now.
Warlock. Yeah, they are. But Warlock, Max Nep, how are you doing today? Really? Hi.
You're really asking that to me? Really, Curse Man? Yes, really. Okay, who's winning? Show us the champion of Rondo. The Rondo champ. Who takes it home? It's going to be Navi!
Woo!
That's the closest they're going to get to winning a trophy this tournament. Oh, god damn it. Okay. Well, now, was that too mean? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Navi. I mean, hey, Neptura, am I wrong, though?
You're not wrong.
Exactly.
You're not wrong.
It was a bit mean, but kind of true. It was really true.
It was really true.
Really
You're
true.
right. It was really true.
There you go. Yeah, GG upgrade second. Tribe in third. Viper. Actually, a lot of underdog teams here. Like, you know, you got your upgrades, Tribe, etc. That's kind of cool. Like to see it. But yeah, Navi, GG's. They're getting money.
Yeah.
We all love money.
Money, 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 money.
And what do we love more than money, Nep?
This game?
Yes.
Yes.
You know what else?
What else?
Really? Esports.
Really? Esports?
Okay,
yes.
that was the last one, guys.
That was the
we're
last
done
one.
now.
We gotta stop now.
There's a lot of teams this season that will not go to PMWC. Alpha 7 is one on the brink of not qualifying. I mean, the thing is, Alpha 7, I saw yesterday, they're also not in top 3 currently.
No, they're not.
Yeah, and the thing is, a team could very easily say, we are out of contention for top 3. We're not going to PMWC. Let's just ruin it for Alpha 7. I've seen it. I've played these games before. I know what's going to happen, guys. Alpha 7's got a massive target. That's a weird target. Like, they got a big target, okay? On their back. So I feel bad for Alpha 7. It's going to be a scary day. I'm going to be watching all of PMSL Americas tonight because I am stressed for the lads.
Stressy Wessy, yeah.
We do have a 3-minute break right now, but I say we stick around. We chat about what's on the line today, what's going on, what we predicted, and what's going to happen. So let's stick around. Squid Game today. Really? Squid Game? I feel sorry for your bank balance. You have to give away so many RPs. No. In the video, and also in the comment, I very clearly say I'm giving away 1 between all the people that correctly predicted. I would be broke right now if I was given, like, what is it now? I think I'd be giving away 700 royal passes if I gave it to everyone. That video got so many comments, so I'm not doing it.
It did, yeah.
And you know what, guys? You can still enter. If you want to try and win a royal pass, head on over to Maxman Casts on TikTok or on Instagram. Go on my prediction video where you got to try and predict the MVP of PMSL CSA. Just say Sky, really. Just say Sky. And if your prediction is correct, you'll be entered into the giveaway, and I'll do a random pick about for one person who's going to win the royal pass. There you go.
Yeah. If you want to send the link over, I can put it in chat.
I do not have it now.
Okay.
Maybe in a little bit, yes.
Okay.
What about more people who got it right? I mean, the idea is I said 1, but because a lot of people did the giveaways, I'm going to do more giveaways in the future. That's the idea.
Ooh.
What device are they using? They're using the Infinix GT30 Pro. Big upgrade from the 20 Pro of last year. Yeah, we have to talk about Smash Roll. Nep.
Yeah, that's right.
You're on.
Oh, man. Okay. Here we go. Right. Bear with me, guys. Try to keep up. Here we go. All right. So, Smash Rule is this, right? We have now got the point threshold because it's the top team's points at the end of day 2 plus 10. So now we know that Hora have set the bar at 125 plus 10 means 135. So any team today has to get 135 points today. Once they get to 135, so for in Hora's case, they need 10 more points, and then they're in the Smash Zone. Anything over 135 is the Smash Zone. Once you reach that Smash Zone, you are able then to get a win. If you can get a win in the next couple of games, in today's games, and any of today's games, the competition stops there. The tournament ends because you've won while you're in the Smash Zone. You've won a game, therefore you win the whole tournament. You go straight to number 1, baby, and the rest of the games stop. Okay? Now, what that means for qualifying to PMWC is that if you're first, second, or third, and you win the Smash Rule, then you just go up to first, but the top 3 stays the same. If, for instance, Virtus Pro or Kanina Power, who are currently 4th or 5th, If they win and smash and win the tournament, they now become number 1. And then you would have, if the top 3 stayed the same, it would be then, say, Kanina Power, it would be Hora, and it would be 4 Thrives. And Alpha Gaming would be bumped out, and they would not be going to PMWC. Does that make sense?
Yes, that was very interesting. That was
cool.
Perfect. Was
Yay.
I putting
I'm
sunglasses
there.
on and just overreacting to everything you said on the stream?
course you
Yes,
were.
probably I was.
Yes.
But regardless, the points make sense. So that's it. So 135 point threshold. You win a game after reaching that point threshold. Except on the game you reach the point threshold, you can end the tournament early. Okay? That's how we're going to do it. Which crowd you enjoyed in LAN? Ooh, crowd. Actually, where are we getting in game?
Are we?
They're zooming on the trophy.
Ooh.
I think they're baiting me. Yeah, they're just... Okay, no, that was a bait. I thought the game was starting. No, they're not starting yet. Everyone's ready. But... So, LAN audience? Turkey. They were hype. They were hype as hell. There we go. We got some graphics coming up, Nep. I think we can show the graphics.
Sure.
Just to see what is going on. Again, prize pool. For the finals alone, it's 200k total, but for the finals alone, it's 111,000, which is a very odd number.
Yeah.
26k for the champions, 16... Oh, yeah, it goes from left to right. 16,000, 11,000, but of course, if you're in the top 3, you get that money, and you get an insane amount of money going just into PMWC also. So
Yeah.
that is...
Very, very true.
What's the lowest prize pool you can make in PMWC this year? I haven't checked the prize pool distribution, but I think it's like 25k also minimum.
It's going to be something like that, yeah.
It's crazy high.
Insane.
But guys, what would you do if you had $111,000 in your pocket right now? What would you buy? For real, really. What would you buy? There you go. Smash Roll again as a graphic. If you guys didn't fully understand, and you want this graphic, pause. We'll wait for you. Or no, you can just pause. We don't have to wait for you. You can just come back later.
Yeah.
Is how it works out. We explained it. We're not going to go over it again. But don't worry. Also, throughout the day, we will be telling you guys who's in contention for the Smash Roll, who's already overtaken the Smash Bubble. Okay? We'll be talking about it. And we'll be cool. But yeah, I think the Smash on Game 6 is going to happen.
Yeah. I would love to see Smash happen. It almost happened at BMGO. It almost happened. It was very, very cool.
The leaderboards.
But yeah. Yeah, so here we go. See, this is why I picked VP or KP in my example, because they are the closest to that top 3. They're also the closest to the Smash threshold, the Smash zone, as it were. I feel like even Amix, Alcadzia, a lot of people think that they could also make it. But being 10 points behind KP are going to have a hard enough time as it is. I just kind of feel like they're slightly outside of that zone where they could do something, but who knows?
Who knows? I mean, anyone on this second page, we're like, come back as possible. They can do... I mean, the real issue here is you're about 70 points for the highest for Tribe. To get to 135, you need to pretty much almost double your points, right? Let's just say it simply. You need to double your points in 1 day's worth of games after your performance in day 1, day 2 combined.
Yeah.
Realistically, that is possible. I have seen 80, 90, 100 point days. Those are rare, but feasible. Do I expect it to happen, though, because of how top-heavy the lobby is? Not really, Nep. I think that currently we are looking at 6, 7 teams. Realistically, 4 teams, in my eyes, that are contending for the championship here, for sure.
I agree, and that's why I kind of like I know. Oh, brain, goodness me.
He's not braining.
Yeah, honestly, I think that a lot of people are a little bit critical of the Smash Rule thing, because it means that another team who's not currently in the top 3 could still win it and kind of negates the rest of the matches, right? I see what you're saying, and I would agree with that. The only thing I'm not agreeing with there is that the way the teams are playing currently, there's a big enough of a gap where actually the top 4, only top 5 really have a chance to smash logically.
Yes.
Use the right word this time. So logically, the only ones who could do that are the ones who are already at the top of their game, who already have put in a lot of work and have been able to beat the rest of the lobby, is what I'm saying. It's not like top 10 could still win the whole thing. That's not how it's working. It's top 4, maybe top 5, but really it's top 4.
Yeah. I think, though, I'm also looking at it, you want to be in top 3. Because winning this is cool, But really, do you care more about winning or do you care more about qualifying to PMWC? Where again, the prize pool is $3 million. Top 3. A lot more teams kind of enter that point of contention. A lot of more teams are currently competing for that today. So we're going to be looking at who's going to be winning, who's going to be going into your second place, into your third place, and going the entire way. As you have some head-to-head stats, say, between 4 Thrives and Alpha Gaming. And actually, 4 Thrives doing insanely well on the fragging front of things in that. They've been doing God's work in these finals. 61 eliminations, eclipsing most of the lobby elimination-wise. But I feel bad because Falak is just not getting any of those elims, even though he's doing great. That just annoys. Falak was doing amazing, and people just steal his eliminations, or they get revived, and then they get eliminated by the blue zone like Dagestan. Let my man get points.
So true. They kept getting stolen so many times. I think we got up to probably 10 points that Falak just got stolen away from him, so he could have been doing a lot more work. It was 8 in the first 2 games, so I'm sure there was more after that. So yeah, that wasn't great. Maybe today will be better for him. Maybe today.
Keep talking, by the way. I'm gonna go get my device so I can have the leaderboards. Wait.
You go for it. Hi, chat. What's up? And then when he's back, I need to go get some water because I finished my tea, and then we've got 2 games till my next break, so y'all are gonna have to let me leave. If ABG doesn't win the whole thing, Max has to shave his head. I doubt he's gonna do that, guys. Why no face cams? Oh, are we not on face cam right now?
Not
That's
right
crazy.
Now. We're just looking at replays.
Oh, cool.
And also because then you don't see me disappear.
Yeah, fair. I was just saying I need to go get some water because we got 2 games to go before break, and I've got no drink.
Go get some. I'm covering. It's fine.
Okay. Yay. Cool. Bye.
Okay, there we go. Over onto the desk solo, and I believe the game is... Oh, the game is starting. Nep left, and the game is starting. But here we have it, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for our first game here of the heavily contested Day 3 of the PMSL CSA Spring 2025 Grand Finals. It is going to get spicy. It is going to get sweaty. And this is the first game of many. And again, we can't have a smash on game 1. If Horror have an absolute banger game, they could possibly make it to a point where they can smash in game number 2. But will that be happening, or are they going to get hot dropped? Our team's going to try and ruin their chances to make it that far. We'll just have to wait and see. Neptura's back for our game.
Hi.
It is starting off onto Sanhok. Let's get it going.
Is there going to be a hot drop on Sandhawk, though?
Nah.
Are they going to use this as a throwaway game and go, hey, let's just go for it?
Unless someone wants to ruin it for Horror, right now. Because they're the closest to the 135 points. Are they gonna?
Someone said, I'm saying let Rifus stay and sub off Doc, sub in Baron instead of Doc? Eh?
Oh, really?
Eh?
He's the IGL.
Yeah, why? Why would you do that? That's crazy.
That's definitely an opinion.
Game. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a take. Not sure it's a hot take.
Let's see, can I see anything? Team Spirit's got to be a little bit careful. They are next to 1 player of Tribe. Alpha Gaming uncontested. Kanina Dagestan up north. Falak needs to be a little bit careful. He is solo south of Hatin. That is the fact that he's just 2 compounds away, not just 1 compound away from Hatin, is a little bit if you have Northwest, you want to regroup very quickly on phase 1. I mean, look at Tribe split. Where's all the players of Tribe? Am I blind or am I missing? No, they have some on Team Spirit. Team Spirit are fighting 1.
Yeah.
Or 2.
Two on Team Spirit, and then Venom is off on his onesies.
Oh, what? But the thing is, Tribe could still make it. They're 9th place. They got 69 points. They need to bang a day, and they drop in Split onto Team Spirit, and this is a 2v2 right now between them and Nomi and Matic. That have been especially Matic had some crazy good sprays yesterday. Not sure why.
This is interesting. I mean, Trix does have the roof somehow. Don't know how he managed to get up there. But, yeah. Trix and Zio. 2 big contenders for the team, right? With the Tommy gun. Ooh, I do like a Tommy gun. Yeah, this is weird. It's going to be a standoff for the foreseeable future, I feel like. No one's really going to do much with that.
Why is that? Why? This is not...
Yeah, why, though?
Map feed.
I mean, at least they're in zone.
We do have the map feed. Some people are asking for it. I'll show it. Give me 1 second. And the map feed shall be thrown your way. There you go, actually. Rig's going to get picked off and instantly flushed out by Effect. It's going to be Team Spirit. First point out of a potential 100 they're looking for today. But here you go. Here's the map feed. I'll pop it up for you guys. It seems like it wasn't shown on the actual show. But here you have it.
That's tricks down.
They're also putting the feed in 4K. There you go. That's the map feed. These are the location. Phase 1 circle goes southwest, kinda. Could still go over to Northwest Island or the mainland to the east. So it's pretty much hard to predict where this one's going to be possibly going. But where do you send it here early? The compound east of Ruins could be really good. And here we go, by the way. Trix got picked off. So Tribe now already down to a solo player. I would say this one big L in the first game ruins their chances by a significant amount for them to reach like Smash or even top 3.
Yeah, that is rough. Who did the other one go out to? Was it the knock on the side of Tribe? Was that to Team Spirit or was that to someone else? No, I guess it was.
Team
Venom
Spirit.
moved over from the trifecta area. Okay. Yikes.
Yeah. And Team
Hi,
Spirit,
If. What's up?
just moved back into boot camp. I'm gonna get all the loot. I don't know why Team Spirit even do this drop net, because they know boot camp is free. They've not been hot dropping for it at all recently.
Yeah.
Definitely not in the finals. And yet they're dropping split. I mean, it worked out. I'm just being a little bit critical. Like, why is this happening? Why are even Tribe doing it? Because Team Spirit have historically been doing that so far this tournament. So, yeah, that's a bit of a weird one. Does it really matter that much, though, Nep? Not really.
Nah.
So, let's forget about it.
Yeah. Let's see. Lupin. I want today all bottom teams to get chickens. That would be fun. If they all did it, that'd be very interesting.
Really? Nah.
That'd be cool. It'd be interesting.
Okay, though, Amix jumping out of the truck. Didn't get picked off by Venom. Yeah, you know what? I was hoping to see Zeo do a little bit better. I think he was a big MVP contender during Survivals. Like, oh, wow, this guy, him, Atomics.
Yeah.
Atomic, not Atomics, Atomic. Could have made it. But, not quite. But yeah, again, 135 points. For those who just joined at the start of this game, 135 points is going to be the Smash break-off for these teams that they need to reach.
Yep.
Dagestan, though, spotted by Effect. He's going to spray it down. There's a solo. I think it's...
Yeah, 'cause they're not going to move back up.
Yeah, it's just more to send a message, right? Just like, no, don't get close to us.
I mean, if you can get a knock out of that, then that's even better, right? It's a very open area, so if you could get one knock, you could probably get the finish as well as. But yeah, mostly it's just to send a message, just kind of go, oi, stay out of here, get out of here. It's a quote from a movie, by the way. I don't know what movie. It's just a familyism we've got. But yeah.
Thank you.
Why the heck? You're welcome. Why the heck did Team Spirit leave Zio? Because they don't really want to take a fight right now. They picked off a couple of people who shouldn't have been there, but I think they weren't really all that looted. They don't really want to see much of it. Oh.
So Horror playing it pretty chill on the east. Also, they just want to.
Yeah.
I think they want to play it safe until they breach 135. They just want to get placement points, a few eliminations. Like the thing is, because they need just 10 points. If they have even a low elimination top 3 nep, they're in the Smash zone. They're up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
So how do you guys think is Horror going to play this game in chat? Are they going to play passive? Are they going to play aggressive? Like, how do you approach it when you're that small amount of points away from the threshold? What do you do? Do you have a theory, Nep? What would you do if you were them? What if you're their coach, their analyst? What would you tell them to do in the first game?
I would tell them that they need top 5. Aim for top 5. I mean, top 3 with low elims is what they need. Go for top 3. Go for top 5, I would say. I always am erring on the side of top 5 so that they're not pressured by top 3, because top 5 feels a lot easier to do than top 3. But top 5 to me, yeah, just do exactly what they were doing yesterday. That really worked for them. They were able to get in the edges of zone. They were able to just kind of keep to themselves a little bit, play a very quiet, passive game, and still get some really decent points yesterday. So for me, that's what I'd be telling them to do, particularly in this match. We need to get to threshold by this match if they want to win.
Yeah, top 5 seems pretty reasonable. I do like, though, the first 2 comments, Nep, to my question. First one is Ali Medican saying passive. The next comment right after from IA Doctor, aggressive. So it seems like you got different approaches. to how you should approach it when you are that close to the point threshold for Smash Zone. I find that quite entertaining. So people are quite split in the chat. People saying aggressive, passive, roof camping. That's definitely a strat. I'll give you that.
Sure.
The circle's about to shift on phase 2. What islands are going to? Or southwest.
Oh, okay. So not good for Hora. They're going to have to be real creative with this one because this entire side of zone, with VP on the southeast, this entire side of zone is actually really busy. Okay, am I crazy for go back to Lakawi and take the boat?
For which team?
Or go down to Cave for Hora. Go down to Cave and take the boat.
Ooh, that's...
Am I insane?
Well, the thing is, it's already in the blue right now. Like, if the water was in the circle, I would say why not? It's not currently. And I think you're going to have teams like DRS push down south. I'm going to show the map feed again for you guys to see.
Yeah, yep.
I don't know if boatation would be the way. It would be a very risky way to do it on your first game when you could try and reach Smash. Though, good circle for APG, for Virtus Pro. They're already on the island. And they're kind of gatekeeping too, so that means they're going to get... possibly natural eliminations come in their way very, very quickly if they want to play gatekeepers of this circle.
I keep not liking really what the Team Spirit 2-2 split across the river constantly is because it feels like it separates them too much. They are regrouping now, but just we saw them do that a lot yesterday where it'd be this lot bigger 2-2 splits than I would have liked. So we're kind of seeing it again.
Hora went back.
Fine.
I want to show the map feed here, Neb. This is very... Look at Hora.
Whoa.
All up there, guys, in pink.
Okay. It's not the end of the world. That's not bad. They could do something with that.
But the thing is, they're still going to get gate kept. Like, that issue is still the case up northwest. Like, you are going to go or into Fourth Rise in Trifecta or on the Western Bridge onto Viper, maybe even Alcazia. Maybe they could third party because Viper might fight Alcazia northwest. That's going to happen.
They could do. They could also do a botation into Tambang because we have more water in zone as well on this side, if they really wanted to, if we're still going to talk about botations. But it's either that or a third party, and that could still work, but, I mean, you could go over onto Fourth Thrives as well, but that just kind of sticks you in a corner, I feel like, so that's probably not your best bet. But, No gate open for Hora. It does seem that way, doesn't it?
Some people are saying the... quality of the stream isn't great, isn't it? This has been the same quality the entire tournament. I'm going to try and improve the bit rate. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I'm clicking in 3, 2, 1. Apply. Okay, I think we're still live. Tell me, is it better? I just improved the bit rate to 7,500 as someone recommended. Because we're open to listening to the chat.
Wow.
People saying, stop showing the map. And people, show the map. I don't know. I'm trying to please everyone. It's complicated. Here we go. Red Side fighting upgrade. Realistically, out of these two teams, making it back up there, quite unrealistic.
Yeah.
Unless, again, big banger day. Crashed. I'm not Ali. Don't bait me. It's not.
Yeah. No, we're good.
Now it's better quality? Is better?
Wow.
Okay, thank you very much for those who gave the feedback in chat. I appreciate it. I didn't even think about changing the bitrate. Thank you. That's very helpful. Thank you. Mucho apreciado. There we go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it is better.
Oh, sweet. Okay. It was that easy the entire time. Well, there you go.
Apparently.
Big fight happening onto the northwestern side then. We're looking at these fights. I want to show the map feed. Look at that. Northwest is going to be Viper fighting versus Hora. On the bridge. Circle moving away from... This circle hates Hora. And Hora lose a player.
Oh.
Down to 3.
And they're caught out in the blue.
Ooh,
I mean, it's not even Hora's fault, you know? It's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Okay, Viper do lose one. That's Divine going down to Hora. I mean, meanwhile, DRS, KP... Okay, so of the contenders, like, outside of the top 5, you've got VP, or outside of the top 3, rather. VP is still over by Camp Charlie. You've got Kanina Power going straight down to Sami to the south side. KP could have a really good game today in this game, right? APG still in Painan. They could get taken out. Don't know. It's quite busy up to the north side, but KP, I've got my eye on.
I mean, KP could be in a really, really good spot this game. You know, southern side. Just completely uninvolved in a lot of these engagements happening north and east. So they're going to be big chilling, as we say, Nep. But Alpha Gaming, here we go. The gatekeepers of Painan. Are we going to see a team hear this fight happening? West, maybe A-Mix, maybe Team Spirit looking to get a piece of this engagement. They could. As of right now, APG already up to 2 eliminations. Horror did get 1 elim, but here we go. We're finally seeing their POV on the feed. And you have 2 teams ahead of them. You have, wait, 4 Thrives. I just saw 4 Thrives. Left trifecta. You can even see them in a distance. They moved south of the bridge. And now we're going to have 2 teams holding them off. It's not Al-Qadzi anymore. They just gave up on the fight entirely because it's not worth it for them. But 4 Thrives, a second-place team that wants to just get as many limbs as possible. Seems like one team is going passive in Horonep, and 4 Thrives is going the more aggressive approach. And it's working out. T24AP gets 1, but they lose IQ in the process.
And that's fantastic news for 4 Thrives, though. Yes, they might lose 1, but anything to get rid of the #1 team, right? Because they are right behind them. So the minute they got that finish, they would have known that's Horror, and they're going, okay, we 100% want to commit to this fight, because I think it's still in their best interest. It's still giving them an advantage here. They're still up as 3. They do have Viper as well. They have an opportunity to get a lot of points. So staying out in the blue a little while longer is not going to be bad for them.
It's a bit scary because... Oh, good angle. That's a crazy good angle here from Sleepy. The blue zone does get it, so actually that might be a point denied. Because it's the blue zone that gets it. Oh, that does a lot of damage there.
Sleepy.
Maybe should have jumped in the water. Nah, water would have been maybe a little bit of a misplay. They just want to be forgotten about. They kind of want to let Viper fight 4 Thrives and maybe go for the third party. But again, now they're only 8 points away, Neb. Even with 2 players, they could make it. They could get those 8 points.
Could, but they're both low health.
He's coming in with a horse.
Okay, he's going to be able to get this res, though, so that's fine. So 4 Thrive's going to be able to stay up as 3. Team Spirit do go out there. So that's that. Sky going to be grabbing one of Viper. But the meds are super low. He's going to get that point while he still can. But Sky might just... Oh, no, he's got meds. He's got meds. There we go. Viper gave him some meds there. Oh, he's still going to go down. And so does T24. So the play zone's really starting to hurt now. And Sleepy has an idea. He understands. He's just getting the horse. He's trying to deny any sort of points, any sort of area to go through, because that's going to be Hora in 13th place. 3 eliminations, not what they needed. They still need 7 points to get to that smash threshold, but they are on top of the leaderboards right now. But I like what they did. They tried to get rid of the horse just to deny any rotation out of zone for 4 Thrives as well. They knew exactly who they were playing with.
I was going to say, did they know it was 4 Thrives? If they did, denying those points could go a very long way. That's like, what, 2 points denied away from 4 Thrives? Very well done. Though, rotation-wise, I think we've been a little bit critical about how Horror played it, but chat, Neptura, like, how would you play it? Do you still think the botation would have been a better option, or maybe just an earlier rotate onto a bridge to try and get ahead of possible gatekeeping?
I don't think they could have played that any better necessarily. They could have played it differently with a botation, but I have no guarantee that that would have worked any better. The way the zone was working, it really just didn't like them. If they had tried to do a botation from the North Island, they would have been spotted by Viper anyway. So it's like kind of not really a good play, but it's probably better than the bridge play. But it's one of those things where it's like, what do you do? What do you do with that?
Yeah, it's one of those games, Nep, where the circle just screws with you, like, big time.
Yeah.
What do you want, realistically, what do you want to do when you get a circle like this? And even then, they try to go wide north and avoid those fights. You just, sometimes... PUBG Mobile has a pretty big aspect of RNG circle-wise, and unfortunately, the RNG was just not on Horror's side. But you know what? They still get 3 points. They're 7 points away from reaching the 135 points threshold to be in the Smash Zone. Doable in one game, still doable. Though Alpha Gaming is having a good game, Virtus Pro is having a good game net. They got 4 and 3 eliminations respectively. So this is looking like a little bit of a catch-up on game 1.
Yeah, I mean, especially for VP, right? They're that much closer to the top 3 with 103 points on the board right now. With 3 points, that's 106. 2 points behind APG. APG still up as a full squad, though. 4 elims on the board from them. I think KP might be having a little bit of a fight elsewhere down to the south side. We'll see how that works out for them. But meanwhile, Na'Vi versus Champions. I mean... Champion's just down to 1. KP does go, Mookie does go on down there to a nade, so there's definitely a fight happening down to the south side there. And we're just going to play Ring Around the Rosies with the DBSs here.
Yeah, DBS all day, every day, it seems. Well, DBS versus, that's an S12K he has now on the other side. I think it is.
Probably.
Yep, but there you go. But third party by Ziol, again, that's an extra very, very important elim. Up to 5 eliminations this game. 109 points currently for APG. So 135 is definitely going to be in the cards. They're going to be like, what, 26 points away right now?
Joel just took 2 of them.
Oh, yeah, we just got 2 now. So, yeah, actually, that's going to be even closer. So now they're going to be 25 points away from reaching the Smash Zone. And chances are they're going to overtake 4 Thrives.
They could do that in this game. It is not impossible. We could have a team hit the Smash Zone in this game still. They have to have a huge game, but it's possible.
True, they could. But Doc is out for APG, or out. He's knocked. Virtus Pro already taking a bit of damage now, so it seems like we're getting to the bit of the game that's going to be very, very aggressive. A lot of teams are just going to get completely wiped out of the lobby. Kunina Power out of this game. Again, the team that could come back, a 0-pointer though, Nep. Not quite the way Kunina Power want to start their last day of the finals, as now Aragon looking for a fight versus DRS and gets the big opening knock. Big one. Ooh. Yeah.
APG's there. Oh, but they're just going to leave?
I think they know Regicide's like up north of them, so they might want to be a little bit careful. I think they're just being, we don't want to get third party, let's play a bit chill and not, because if we get knocked, then we're going to be very vulnerable to a possible third party, so let's play it just a bit more relaxed.
That's fair. As long as they don't allow that to just create a vacuum that a team can just go into, right? That DRS can just filter into. That's perfectly fine. You can dance your way around through a Dear, oh dear.
He was dragging him.
Lol. But Delta does go down, and that's a third party by Al-Qadzia there. So if Viper VP could grab that, that's going to be an easy other point. There we go. So that's going to be a point stolen. But yeah, DRS going down there in between the 2 different teams. So that's going to be DRS out. 7 elims up for Virtus Pro. That's going to put them at 114. That's tied with 4 Thrives right now. Is it? Or is that live updates? KP are out.
Yeah, can you put out? They went out a little bit earlier. It is live updated when it comes to elims, but not placement points. Placement points are going to be added up at the end of each game.
Gotcha. So if they're at 107 currently, not 114. Got it.
So we're getting there. Here you go. Alpha Gaming in currently contention. Up northeast, they are going to be looking to push in, but Virtus Pro looking to just clean up on Al-Qadzia versus Frieza. Doc getting picked off. That rotation across the road, I don't think Alpha Gaming survived this rotation, unfortunately.
Why aren't they going to the north side? Who's over there that they're avoiding?
Who? Which one?
Nobody.
Alpha?
Alpha Gaming.
But they were cleaning up the teams that were up there.
Yeah, okay, I know, but like, why would you cross the road on this side, right? Why not go to crash the compound onto Dagestan?
Oh, because you don't already have coverage over there. It's open. Here, at least you have that shed, which the west side does not have that kind of comfort.
Top's out in the blue. He's vibing out in the blue, just tanking damage there. Reef is down to 1 HP. That's crazy.
There you go.
I will say,
5
Aragon goes down to top?
Top's
too busy healing. What's he doing?
I'm going to jump in here. Prediction, guys. If you want to put your prediction in the chat, who you think is going to be winning this game? You got Alpha Gaming, Virtus Pro, Al-Qadzia, Dagestan 77, and Regicide. Who's going to be getting the first win here of day 3 of our grand finals? Tell us in the comments here. Down to just Frozen, though. Going to go for the clutch first aid. Frieza cooking his own nade. Frieza could just ruin everything here for VP, it seems.
Yeah.
That off-angle is just way too oppressive for him to deal with. Pretty good nade. Hits Frieza down to 1 HP. Slither of health remaining. He's going to go for the second one. He has 2 more nades. Frieza, does he have enough time to pull off the heal? He does. And the nade is not going to be connecting.
Wow, VP just got absolutely brutalized there. Goodness me. But who is winning this? Because the zone has gone to such an open position. Your Tootsies are showing such an open position that you can't really do a whole lot with this. Dagestan looking to claim a lot of the zone. You got Al-Qadzia still here. Oh, no, yeah.
Oh, nice one.
Regicide not going to come in, but Frozen doing so much work for the team. My goodness me, but this might just be the point. Oh, he does make it.
Can he flush the
about
point?
Makes it. You got to. Come on.
No! Spotted out by Prepod, and that's going to be the end of the line here for Virtus Pro. Still a very good top 3 finish with 7 eliminations. That's a comeback for the ages to overtake 4 Thrives, overtake Alpha Gaming. Not quite horror, but they are definitely getting way closer. Now down to our last 2 teams, Al-Qadzia and Dagestan. 2 teams, Neptura. A lot of people in the comments were saying, maybe a comeback could be happening, but you're going to have to kick off your day with a chicken dinner. And so far, that's how bloody close these 2 teams currently are. I do like the angles of Dagestan, and they also have circle control, which is not the case for Al-Qadzia, but they have a P90 for Frieza, and that could really turn the tides if you use it properly.
It really could. Magnum, though, is the only one. Oh no, Shifu is actually the only one in zone. Voston does go down Zephyria with the nade, able to even up those points there, even up those numbers.
No nades?
Alcazia could actually have this.
Did they have a nade? Like, a nade would have been great. They were so packed together at some point. But no,
Yeah.
they're just crawling up here, playing
No
in the
nades.
bushes. In our circle. Did they just flashbang themselves? I think they did.
Sounded like it, yeah.
Okay, last two team chat. Tell us who you think is going to be getting it. He's looking for the opening knock here. One knock is down to a 2v2. You need that first opening knock. You cannot get spotted first. Furia doesn't see him on the right side. And that's going to be actually one knock, putting a lot of damage to his teammate. Magnum steps up big time around the rock, gets Freezer down to the 1v1. But Furia will put the nail in the coffin. And it will be the Alcazia Esports chicken dinner to kick off our third day of the finals. What a match from this squad.
GG's. That was very close there, but you see how much that meant to them. Great game coming in there from Alcazia.
They win 7th.
Exactly what they needed. Yeah, they were. Not anymore.
I mean, yeah.
Not anymore. But GG's.
Yeah.
What a game. That was a really good game for a lot of teams.
Okay, so really to highlight how important this game is, guys, Alcazia wins 7th place overall in the leaderboards for the finals. They had 78 points. Again, you want to reach 135. So looking at that, my math ain't mathing right now in my head. We'll see the leaderboards, but unless chat wants to do math for me, I would appreciate it. Help me out, guys.
Yeah.
They are going to be, that's going to push them up in like, what, a good old top 5? Yeah, because Virtus Pro had a good game, Alpha Gaming got a good game. Yeah, top 5. They're going to overtake Amix and Kanina Power after this game.
Yeah, they are. Wow, big game from Alcazia, and that's exactly, and they knew it as well. I know, right? As soon as they won that, they're like, we're back in business. We could absolutely do this. Because again, we've been talking about smash this, smash that, right? They don't have to. They don't have to smash. If you can just get in top 3, then you're good to go. You don't need to smash.
True.
It's fine.
Smash is cool because you can flex. We smashed in PMSL. Don't take that
Exactly.
sentence out
And
of context.
And if you're outside of the top 3, then smash is kind of your only way into that, right? Sort of thing. That's like the fail safe. But you don't have to. If you're a few points behind 3rd, then just go for that. Like, it doesn't have to. So Alcazia feeling very good about today so far.
Yeah. Some people said it's not Alcazia. It's Alcazia. I've actually watched a football match to see how they pronounced it, and I heard Alcazia. So
Yeah.
unless they were saying it wrong, I thought I heard it properly.
Yeah.
5 eliminations for Furia. Oh, but the big shotgun spam at the end. The DBSs do S12Ks.
Yeah.
EA got EA won? EA smashed?
What?
E Arena smashed in PMSL SEA for real? What game was that? On which game? Game 2, 3? What game is it?
Wait,
Because
wait,
it's
wait,
still
wait, wait,
early.
wait.
We're just on game 1. They should be on like game 2 or 3.
Whoa. Did they? Okay, hang on. I must confirm. Hang on.
PMSL SEA
I gotta look.
smashed.
Smash.
They smashed.
They smash.
Correct.
Go to
Game
random
2 or
one.
3? Which game?
Game 15 of 18.
So game number 3. 12, 13, 14. Yeah, game number 3 of the day. So that, they just had half a day and a team smashed. So who's top 3? Who's top 3, guys? Who is it? So
Yeah,
E
I'm
Arena
watching the win.
for sure is going to be in PMWC. Who's going to? Which other 2 teams? Alter Ego? Who else?
I'm looking. SEA. Is it updated yet? Because of
E Arena, Alter Ego, TS,
And Team Secret?
or D Xavier. I'm seeing someone say D Xavier. Team Secret. So we don't have Vampire at PMWC this year. No Vampire.
Yo!
Whoa.
No Boom either. Dick Xavier, no.
I mean, I am super happy that we're seeing my boys, qualify in Alter Ego. Rosemary is going to be in PMWC, which gets me super hyped.
Yeah.
But no Vampire. That is the
No
first time
Vampire.
we don't have Vampire because we had them last year, right?
Yeah.
So this is the first time ever in a mid-seasonal tournament in Saudi Arabia we're not going to have Vampire Esport. No VPE. Oh, wow. Okay, that's an upset. That is a massive upset. They were looked at as the favorites going into this tournament. No Claw also? No Claw Esports?
No Claw.
No. No Claw Esports. There we go, though. Top players of this game. Furia, Top, Freezer, Vaz, Pinkman. Hey, no Sky. Top. He could... actually, Top before this, when it comes to Finals MVP, Top had 19 eliminations. Sky had 30. He needs to get 11 eliminations, while Sky gets none if he wants to catch up. It's doable, but Top needs to do these games like all day if he wants to be an MVP contender at the end of today. There we go. Oh, Memes by Knat's in the chat. Hello, Memes by Knat with the best memes. What's up?
Hi.
How you doing?
What's up? Hello.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, smashed. Yeah, smashed. Yeah, smashed. Yeah, smashed. Yes.
Sky, really?
Sky, really?
Really, Sky?
Really?
From which team? Really? I asked you which team. Really? Like, no. Is it? Yeah, I'm sure it is, but who? There you go. Waiting for the match rankings. Let's see how close it's gonna be. Who got closer to the 135 points? Have we had a big step up from Al-Qadsiya and from your Dagestans? We'll see in just a few seconds worth of time.
I would like to point out, I think it feels convenient. Well, fifth place. There they go. And APG tie with 4 Thrives. The only thing is that they've got an extra win, so they hop into that second place, but they are tied. VP 2 points behind them. And now Al-Qadsiya is shooting up into 98 points. Means that they have a real shot at the top 3 now.
Oh, the tie between Alpha Gaming and 4 Thrives is just it's shiver me timbers. Crazy. This is getting kind of scary. We know at least we're going to have an extra 2 games, okay? No Smash is going to be happening on game 2. No one has overtaken the 135 point threshold. So we still got a decently long day in front of us, guys, okay? Stick around. Here we go. Second page, Dagestan jumping up a little bit. Not a massive jump up. But oof, things are getting spicy here in CSA. Is it hot or is it just me? It is hot because it's like 35 degrees, but yeah.
True. Yeah, that is true. I also would like to point out that last week I said that my top 3 for PMWC included Al-Qadsiya. I just would like to remind people of that off the back of this win. I just want to say that.
Wait, your top 3 teams that would qualify initially was Al-Qadsiya, wasn't it?
It was Al-Qadsiya, yeah.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for telling us.
So I'm just saying. I'm just letting you know, guys, that I did predict them, so maybe I still get the win. Anyway.
We're getting in game already. I cannot believe how quickly these games start. Like
it's so quick.
Hey guys, let's put a W for the production team because these games are starting so quickly. We don't even have time to like talk about what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Like no, we're right into the games here.
Straight
W
in.
for the production. I'm going to put W2. Big old W. Whoop, there we go. Let's span up, guys. Production team on point, on fire. PMSL CSA this year so far in 2025. But here we go. First Orangle of the day. Any hot drops, Nep? Or you still believe nothing's going to happen?
Nah, nothing's going to happen. Nah.
Is Horror going to get screwed over by the circle again? Because they really...
Entirely possible. Entirely possible.
Because I do think Horror could have pulled a little bit of a quicker rotate. I think they were a bit slow for Circle that was moving away from them. But like that circle just hated Horror. It hated their guts. So I'm hoping they get at least a playable circle so they can try and do something because they did not have a good time last game. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Very, very true. But you know what? Orangle's a little bit bigger. Maybe they're going to be able to move around a little bit more. There's going to be a little bit more of a gap. So even if the zone does shift away from them all the time, then maybe it will they'll still have some room to work with.
Exactly. Hello, Venkata. Welcome to the stream. Read your comment. There you go.
GG. No, you can't make me.
Actually, I'm genuinely thinking, because now we got PMSL SEA over, okay? Regions left over. We have MENA, Europe, CSA, Americas tonight. We will have our top 3 teams qualifying to PMWC tonight for CSA and Americas. If Alpha 7 also don't qualify, are they going to get the invitation slot? Is it going to be the rumored India slot? We still don't know. Like, poor. This is going to be a high PMWC.
That's so true. Can I just close my window real quick? Because a hornet just came into my room and then went away again.
You may take care of the bug.
Yikes.
ABC, that's the entire alphabet, Ahmad for production team. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. But chat, let's do an early prediction. Who's taking this chicken dinner home, okay? Who's going to have the chicken shawarma this match? I don't know why I said chicken shawarma. I'm hungry for chicken shawarma. What can I say? Very northern plane. Alpha Gaming, not going to enjoy this. Look, they're kind of surrounded. You got Upgrade around them. Same for Na'Vi, DRS, Tribe up north on the western side of Everest. This is, they might lose players on rotate, actually, for Alpha Gaming. They've got to be careful here. They don't get picked off, and it's going to be a northeastern one, and this is an amazing circle for Horror. Yasnaya Poliana phase 1 circle. They're loving it, but Upgrade looking for Lemon and finds him and send him back to play some TDMs during that break.
Goodness.
That was quick.
Wow. All right. Rusenboss.
Did you get the Hornet?
Biz.
Did you get the buzz?
I did.
Yeah?
No, he flew out on his own, but I just closed the window so he couldn't come back.
They're shooting at. That's Alpha Gaming they're shooting at. No way you hit that with the iron sight. With the
Nah.
AKM. Come on. Headshot?
I mean,
oh.
Go on, do it.
What?
Go on, Buzz.
Nah.
Ah.
Boring. No drop clash. I mean, that's how you should play it.
That's
how
the
you should
game.
play it out.
Yeah.
There you go. But yeah, actually, I'm looking at this one. You can't. I'm going to show on the map feed real quick. Look at 4 Thrives and APG. They're going in the exact same area west of the bridge. Is it happening there? Are we going to see the fight happen again? Last time this fight happened, 4 Thrives destroyed all of Alpha Gaming. They lost all 4 players on phase 1.
Yeah. Yeah, they're going for it. 100% they're going for it. Uh-oh. I don't like.
I mean, looking at Team Spirit, I want to see APG and 4 Thrives. Show us, because the thing is, it might wound the 2 teams if they both lose players, or you might just get easy early eliminations and just get ahead. Again,
I don't think they're gonna do it. Nope, they're not gonna do it. 4 Thrives have backed off. They're not. They've positioned themselves. APG is just gonna go to Millie. They're being let through. Nothing's happening there.
Okay. So yeah, I'm still seeing some people update us about PMSL CSA. We're aware that it ended. Again, congratulations to E-Arena
GG.
on winning it, and congrats also to Team Secret and Alter Ego, my lads, my boys, making it through. Very, very excited. Actually, looking at, because we can talk about PMSL SEA as the start of the game. Alpha Gaming did not fight 4 Thrives, so we're chill. Looking at those 3 teams, Neb, any hope for SEA on maybe winning PMWC?
Let me look again.
Also, chat, feel free to tell us. SEA win PMWC with those teams? Oh, I didn't put our camera on.
I mean, Rose Carey, am I right?
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Team Secret as well. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with these players from the other 2 teams. So, who else with Alter Ego? Yeah, I mean, Rose Carey. We got to go with Rose Carey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to see how they play against other, because sometimes they do very, very well, and sometimes they're like bottom of the leaderboard. So for me, they're very hit and miss. But maybe they've done like new rosters and stuff. I'm not sure. A lot of people are saying no.
A lot of no's. Because actually, yeah, Dig Xavier also didn't qualify. Yeah, I didn't even that didn't connect to my brain.
Yeah.
We don't have Vampire. We don't have Dig Xavier. Like Vampire's really big.
We don't have. We don't have Boom. Boom was big last year.
Isn't that surprising as a DX Vampire, I would say. Yeah,
but like, I mean, yeah, Dig Xavier, Lamborghini. I mean, these were huge names last year, and they're just not here this year. Very, very strange. Yikes.
E-Arena is looking promising. Ali Hader. Oh, okay. I'm going to do some research on the arena anyway. I've been doing this. It's been hard to watch. Someone said hi also in the chat. I think it was Cartoon World. Hello, Cartoon World.
What's up?
Welcome to the stream. If you guys just joined here, welcome. A belated welcome to the show. We have still 5 games maximum happening today. And things are like, you can feel the lobby is pretty tense, Net. Not much is happening. Teams are kind of avoiding each other, such as 4 Thrives and Alpha Gaming.
Huge respect going between.
Great position in circle. Virtus Pro. Actually, I'm going to show the map feed real quick while nothing's happening. Virtus Pro also just big chilling over to the east. So
there's like nobody. That's so funny. They just like, everybody's like, no, we don't want any of this heat. Stay away. There's lots of open space, but I mean, some of these lower teams are gonna be less frugal with their strategies. You got Upgrade and Tribe now going at it after Upgrade got an easy early point going on. Now Tribe gonna make things a little bit more difficult for them, but they should be able to get this res back up and running. Oh, maybe not, Zio. Trying to go up over the top of the DBS, but he's getting picked apart as well. Again, he's isolating himself from the angles, and Ruzin is able to get a huge nade there. Big GG's from them, but Maladoy on the off angle there is also going to go on down. So this kind of looks like a tribe win, although he's also just down to a solo. Maybe not. Well, maybe if Ruzin could hit his shots, that would be a different story, but it didn't look like he's going to be able to enough.
Neptura, you said it like that was easy to hit at that range on a car with a red dot. You can't hit that. This guy's washed. Like, no, that's a really hard shot to hit. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You could do that, Nep. I want to see. We're going to redo this exact scenario in game, Nep, and see if you can hit it, and we'll post it on Instagram, okay?
Go for it.
Oh, the shot from Trix, though, through the window of the car. That was a sick shot,
Very nice. Very nice.
How you been so critical, Neptura? Come on. He doesn't hit that. I hit those every day of the week.
I do, though, but yeah, anyway.
No, you need an 8-time scope and a mini 14 to hit those, Nep, okay? Not a red dot.
Nah. Oh,
nice
third party
one.
from Pinkman. Nice, GG.
Do you think Pinkman just touches his mustache after every limb? Just like,
Yes.
yes, good point, yes. Love that.
Yes.
Riveting point. Yes, love that one.
After every elim.
Yeah, every time. After chicken dinner. Puts a little bit of oil on the beard. Just to keep it nice and sleek. Here's to Mr. Sleet. Welcome.
Hi. Sai says, just out of curiosity, do the players know the points after each game? Yes. Like where they're placed or where the other teams are. Yeah, so their analysts and their coaches are going to come over to them and they're going to let them know. They're going to update them. And then they plan from there. They have a strategy from there.
But they also count in game. How many they get?
Yes, they also count in game. Yeah, that is true. They also count in game. But then that's when the coach comes over and he's like, okay, we've bumped up to third place. We're this many points away from the second place team or the fourth place team. So we're going to play it like this to try and get as many points or just try and stay away, blah, 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 blah. Like there's a bunch of stuff. But yes. Short answer, yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
Short answer is oui. The long answer is yes.
Yeah, literally.
Is this the last day? It is the last day. Hunt to OP it is. Last day. And again, we don't know how many games we're going to have. We might have just one more game after this one if our team is able to smash. Because so far, Horo not eliminated. Alpha Gaming in the blue but not eliminated. Fourth Rise up. VP up. Same for Alcazia. So they could still get a big game here and have actually one, maybe even multiple teams go ahead and get in the smash zone. Like, if Alpha Gaming or Fourth Rise, maybe even VP get a win, and Horror get a few eliminations, a few placement points, we could have multiple teams be in the smash zone after this game. With this circle especially, actually, we didn't even... Did we show the circle? I don't think it was shown on the feed. But here we go. Here's the circle shift. Up northwest, away from Yasnaya Polyana, onto Kanina Power's compound. And actually, that's a really good entry point for your Regicides, for your Na'Vis. But again, they're not really in the big storyline of who's going to qualify.
I like to play from Regicide though to third party that fight first and try and clear that area. They didn't need to. They could have gone straight into zone, but they wanted to get a couple of those points. They wanted to build a little bit of momentum, and I appreciate that from them. So GG's.
Max, are you jealous? Just give water and sunlight regularly to your mustache and it will grow. I mean, I am jealous of Pinkman. He's got a glorious mustache, you know? How can I not? I wish I had the same Mr. White mustache, you know, from Breaking Bad. I don't have it. It's very unfortunate. What about you, Nep? You want to grow a mustache?
No. I'm good, actually. I don't think I would look... you know what? I could pull one off.
You could do a cosplay.
I could probably pull it off.
There you go, circle. So yeah, shifting away. So I do like what Horror did. They instantly left here, Nep, the entirety of Yasnaya Polyana, the champions, going right into A-Mix. Is that a team you want to fight head-on in, like, Phase 2? I'm not too sure if that's really the best call to go for. But actually, Atomic here, looking for the 1v2. Is he going to hit it? Almost does, but he does put him down. So low HP. English will put the end to his life in this match. And now it's just going to be A-Mix looking for the stragglers of champions. Pick up another one onto Keen. And A-Mix up to 2 eliminations. Again, this is a team that could, if they have a big day, be in contention for top 3.
Yep.
The nade is a little bit short.
So yeah, because I've been looking at you know, Smash, and that the teams in 7th to 10th aren't gonna smash, but they don't need to. So theoretically, anybody above 70 points, I feel like, could step up and actually make top 3. So we're looking at also DRS, A-Mix, Dagestan, and Tribe.
Big fight from Team Spirit, though. I mean, Team Spirit need a big day.
Third party. Yep.
I kind of like it.
I like this team spirit, though. They're looking far more comfortable, I feel like, now, which is really nice to see. It's a little late, but you know what? Hey, we'll take it.
They started playing good yesterday.
Nade. What?
Oh, wait, what? Oh,
What?
Naomi gets that nade.
Get Flique.
Oh. I mean, the bounce. The bounce is on point. The Molotov. What was that Molotov? Who threw that? Was that a Team Spirit Molotov? That didn't do anything, though. Amix looking to pincer inside the building itself onto Matic. You didn't find him. Not yet. Goes for the heal. And there you go. That's the end of Flique. He's going to get instantly flushed because they're hungry for the points. They're thirsty for those eliminations. But he pushes it solo in the door frame. That's going to be Team Spirit losing a player I think they could have kept alive if they were just a little bit more, you know, respectful compared to Amix, what they're doing here. Getting a lot of space. Nice nade. Damage onto Naomi's going to be doing a lot of work. But Viper looking for a third party as Effect goes down. And now Amix, if I'm you, you push onto Team Spirit. You knock them. Move away from Viper. Otherwise, you're just going to get naded to hell once more.
Yep. Immediately get out of dodge. Yep. That's exactly what I would do as well, but it's not going to be the case here. It will allow Team Spirit to just move back a little bit. Yeah, they're getting out of there. I think they're going to be able to get out as 2. So that's going to be Team Spirit living to fight another day just about. Amix do go out there, so really well timed by Viper to able to just pick up a couple of points. Maybe not do exactly what they wanted it to do, but hey, they've cleared this area. They now have this compound, and they got a good position in zone.
It confuses me every time I think of Viper. I look at the leaderboards, I see VP, I think they're Viper. I don't know why. It just the team is like Team Secret and Team Spirit. I'm just like TS, who's which? You know what? At least it's cool. We got Team Secret in PMWC. We're not going to have normally Team Spirit, so there's no confusion when it comes to TS.
That would be nice.
Here you go. I'm going to show the circle because we're not showing the circle a lot on the main feed. I don't know what's happening today. Production, I don't think want to show the circle to you guys, but it's fine. We got the Watch Party exclusive map feed that we can show you guys what's happening. So here we go. Here's the positions of the teams. Again, I highlighted it earlier, Nep. I don't know if you like it. I didn't ask you, but Horror leaving early, Yasnai Pollyanna to avoid these like weird fights in Viper, Amix. You like it? You dig it?
Yeah. Yep. They're playing for the long game, and that's exactly what they need to do right now. They need those 7 points. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. If they want to smash, if they want to end it early while they're ahead, then they need to get the points now. So this is a great play.
It is a good play. And actually, very interesting point. If you guys watched PMSL Americas yesterday, Alpha 7 won a chicken dinner in this exact circle, even though it was like a phase 7, 8 circle, but like right on where Horror are currently playing. Horror have the better position with 4 Thrives. And 4 Thrives are actually in Stolba itself, which that is rare. We do not have a lot of Stolba finishes. Actually, I have not seen a Stolba finish since the update on Orang. We can currently see the building. It's like an observatory building now. Completely updated. The map is wrong. If you guys look at it, the map has not been updated. We do have the new buildings up there. But Alpha Gaming versus Virtus Pro, that would be a big fight to see unfold here, Nep.
Oh, Zeol. Did they know somebody was here? I don't know that they did necessarily.
They should.
Like, surely, right? Ah.
Oh, the instant flush onto Zeol, though. Wow.
Yo,
no
okay.
breaks.
I don't like this from APG. I'm gonna be honest.
I like it.
They didn't have to do this.
I like it, but for me, this is a position that you can't play from a distance. You need to crash it. Like you need to full send. Playing at a distance like that, or you're going to get naded by VP, which is what we just saw happen, or you're going to have teams third party you because you're playing on a ridge. Southern teams are going to see you super easily. I like the idea. I don't like the execution. I think it's a bit, and especially you're giving it to a team with which you're tied. Now VP's got himself in 1 elimination. You know, they are going to be tied with 4 Thrives and APG. They are catching up. So yeah, this is not working out. I'm again, execution wise for APG, I'm a bit on the edge.
Yeah, I agree 100%, but actually it looks like VP have decided that this isn't worth it either. They're just going to get out of dodge, get out of here, go to zone, go north. Aragon might feel the effects of that, though. Ooh, okay, Doc's not going to be able to grab that one away. But yeah, this is a risky rotation from VP. Works out, though. It's all good.
Waiting for this fight.
Ooh, wait, top. Wait.
Okay.
Top with the mini.
Showing the map feed real quick for a few seconds before the fight goes any further, because we didn't see on the feed again. Here you go. Circle went southwest. Actually, as hard as it could go. A lot of the lake is still in play. So it's going to be technically an even smaller circle whip, theoretically in phase 5 compared to phase 4. Horror, amazing position. Same for Kanina Power. Entry point to the western side for Alcadzia, also looking pretty decent with that little ridge to the west next to the lake. So really, really good positions for some teams, but compared to VP and APG, even if they win this fight, Nep, realistically, they're not in circle. So do you abandon this fight? Do you fight and then enter from the east? What do you do? What's the game plan?
Well, I think that's what Viper's trying to do. VP.
Hey,
I think
there
that's
you
what
go.
VP are trying to do. There we go. I think that's what they're trying to do, right? We saw them try and move up and go out, but now they're back for some reason. I guess because DRS are up the top there. They might have seen them and come back down. But yeah, I think they were right in their original thing of, can we just go? Like, these guys are annoying. Can we just leave, please? APG as well do not need to fight this necessarily. I mean, I understand why they're doing it, but I don't know. Because, like, you could go, oh, well, they don't need to fight this. But, like, where else do they go? That's the problem. Like, they could go to those cliffs over by the lake, right? But then you've got Viper right behind you. So that's going to be a super open area. You could go to the cliffs directly in front, but that's right below Aura. And then you have Viper VP behind you. Like, it's a difficult thing. So I guess maybe their only chance is to actually go for this fight.
I think now because VP are looking to exit, Doc is... Look at that angle from Doc. That is such a good angle. Don't overpeak it, Doc. You're docketing right now. You've got to be respectful. The nade's going to be on point. VP just getting completely wrecked, and that is going to be the nade to just completely obliterate all of Virtus Pro. But Doc gets picked off. Could still get... Okay, he's not going to get rezzed. I thought he could, but no, he gets stolen away by Aragon. Actually, no, it was no fit. It was Horror. It's Horror getting the eliminations.
Horror.
They're getting the points. Look at how many teams are fighting Northeast. You have 4Thrive, DRS, Virtus Pro, Alpha Gaming, even Regicide, and Horror are just stealing all of the points. They're going to get in Smash Zone here this game, Nep, I think.
DRS are actually sending it onto Horror, though. 100% sending it. APG did pick off a couple of the DRS folks, so I think DRS are done for here. Jiggled taking out Example. So Horror up to 4 elims. They just need 3 more points to make Smash Zone.
Yeah.
And APG are on their heels as well. 4Thrives playing the long game. Kitsune under fire now to top. Oh, does get that shot, but doesn't do enough damage. I'm sorry, guys. Listen, it just comes out naturally.
She feels like she's the player, and she's feeling the,
the
pressure. Oh, good nade here from Jiggle, followed up by the Horror flush onto T24OP. The fact that they're not only getting points, but they're doing it against their direct competition in 4Thrives and APG is massive. They're wounding their opponents in the leaderboards and also doing pretty good. Falloc, though, the nades. Falloc, we need to see some Falloc elims today. He gets one. A second one! The nades are perfect from Falloc. 2 back-to-back perfectly timed and accurate nades onto 2 players, No Fear and Jiggle. They're getting third-partied, but that's a cleanup. That's it. We're losing all of Horror. They're out in 9th. They get 5 points. They are not in the Smash anymore. They need still 2 more points. They can't win next game, and that's because of 4Thrives. 4Thrives, this might be the most important game we have seen from this team from Pakistan this entire tournament so far.
Sorry, how hard is it to get 10 points? These teams and the zone are really rooting against them right now. That's crazy work from them. But, I mean, they played that super well, but yeah, you're right.
Okay, that was a disgusting nade here coming out. Who was it from? Disrespect? Well, you're living up to his name there. Holy.
Yeah. And then APG cleaning up. APG up to 5 elims, so they've got some great angles, actually. This has worked out in their favor 100%. They're able to just take out this side.
Regicide?
Yeah.
What did you do? What was that?
I don't know.
They got a bit overconfident because they got the double eliminations, maybe?
Probably. They tried to do a sweep, but the rest of the team weren't there to sweep with him. I think that's what happened there.
Nice nades, creating space,
nice
wrapping
volley.
around. They get Ishvan looking just for Iron, currently on Regicide. The thing is, there's no one north. If they win this, they're not going to get third party net. They're going to have access to the Horror compound for free if they... Well, not for free. They fought for it. But they get it. There you go. They get... Oh, no. Okay, that was just a flush. I thought it was the elimination onto Iron. But Iron's just... He's trying to survive, Nep. He's trying his best.
Yeah, really nice regroup from 4Thrives as well. They brought that right back around very, very quickly. So GG's on that front. KP waiting in the wings, but they're not looking to contest this, I don't think. I think their timing is gone. They can't really do a third party in any which way. There's nobody there. Don't worry, T24. You're fine. Aragon's still kicking. Looking for some points against Rufus. Might just go into the Molotov. No, he doesn't. He does get Rufus, though. So now it's just top left alive for APG. 6 points. No, 5 points for APG at the moment. Can they make it a 6 with that nade? No, they can't.
That's your teammates!
That's
Top!
your teammate.
Top! Why are you nading your teammate
Top!
again? Why are you...
Hop. Brother.
That's not going to get you closer to the point threshold for Smash, okay? Teammate eliminations don't count, Top. We need to... Can someone tell him? You can't eliminate your teammates. My man... He's worse than IQ on 4th Thrives last year. IQ was just nading his teammates all the time. It feels like he's doing it on purpose. Top. Chill out, boy. I'm enjoying. You know what? This is a very fun season of PMSL CSA, Neb. I'll tell you that much. It is.
It's great.
I know I said there a lot. Absolute cinema. We're loving it. Top. I thought I thought teammate eliminations counted points. I really thought they did.
I denied the point, right, guys? No, you didn't.
Oh, Ayan.
Oh.
He's alone. Don't push it solo. Don't push it solo. Wait for your teammate. You know where he is now. Push it together. Maybe nade it. Molotov.
Yeah.
I don't care. Throw some. There you go. Nade. T24. Perfect. Do it. Kobe. Yeah. Let's go. Nice. That's the elimination. That's the end for Regicide. And that's going to be 7 eliminations for 4 Thrives. Officially now,
Huge. 2nd
place team in the leaderboards, overtaking Alpha Gaming and closing that gap between themselves and Horror. If they can get a few more elims, maybe get the win, they could be our new 1st place team, but they still need a lot of elims on board.
Also, Alcazia just got absolutely wrecked by KP there. They're down to a solo, so this is not the game that they were wanting. It was set up to be a really good game for them, but KP have just come in and kind of flushed most of their players away. So KP are up to 5 right now. The nades are going back and forth still, and Neos is now kind of just a solo stuck between KP and Viper. That was very close to being game over.
Oh, the replay of Phallic.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Absolute beauty.
So tasty. So tasty. Oh, so good.
His observation haki was so good. He knew where they were going to be. Pinpoint accuracy. Just chucked it.
Oh, yeah.
Peak content from him. Oh, Horror.
Oh.
Yeah, you're so close yet so far. You're delaying your possible... Like, the thing is, this hurt. If Horror win next game, that could have been it. But because they are not currently over 135 points, that would not result in them winning the entire tournament. Nocky nade.
Ah. Okay.
Bit short. Nice try. He's still got a bunch more nades. T24 is just helping from a distance. He's not with Nocky. That nade, again, too far.
Too far, guys. What are we doing?
I gets it. Oh, wait, who's it? Zerich gets it.
Zerich. Yeah.
Flush it.
Gonna grab that. Kitsune! With the off angle. Sneaky does it.
Little bit greedy there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because it's a knock. You don't know where the other teammate is. You should play a little bit slower. Though Kitsune was playing
especially
around that smoke well. Yep.
Yeah, he was. But yeah, especially when there's smokes and stuff like that, it's going to be difficult. Oh, he's going to get the heal as well. Is crazy work.
Yeah, not going to be... I mean, that's good, actually. If T24 can get it, you gave him more points if he has a nade.
I'll tell you what. They're top 5. 4th Rise with 7 points, though. So, like, they have top 5 at the moment. They are a solo, but they've got 7 elims, top 5 placement. They're fine. They've gone back into 2nd place because remember they were tied with APG. So they're looking very, very good. Today so far has been very good for them. We've not seen them go out super early. It's a little early to tell, of course, but they're looking very good for staying in the top 3.
Yeah, someone is saying that, what are you saying, Horror's already in Smash? No, the elimination points have already been added up to their 133. And I believe they got no placement points. I didn't see how many they got, but normally those are tallied after. They didn't get 2. 1 maximum, right? Because they went out pretty early this game. We'll see in the leaderboards. If we're proven wrong by the leaderboards, fair enough. But normally they should not be in the Smash zone currently. They should not be. There you go. That's going to be the Konina Power wide wrap northwest on T24P. If he can get the 1v2, this could be massive. But I don't think he has nades. Does he have nades? No, it doesn't. He's just trying to be undetected. Konina Power trying to enter from the back. Come on, they're sending it.
Lupin says they were 9th. Hora died on 9th place.
Yeah, so that you didn't get much for that. There you go. KP getting picked off. T24 still alive, though.
Ooh.
For how long? Not sure. He's able to... Actually, he gets one onto Obley. He gets one onto Obley. He gets an extra elimination out of that one. That's going to be it. Canadian Power losing most of their forces. He's going to be spotted behind that tree. He's going to try and heal up, but I don't think Kitsune is going to allow that to happen. The Molotov is there, and that is going to be the end of the line. 4 thrives, 5th place, 8 eliminations. Massive game from the Pakistani team. Oh, what a nice attempt this game, but let's keep in mind, Top is still... Oh, he's not alive. Okay, well, he's not alive anymore. He's gone.
Could this be a... No, I'm not going to say it. Oh, look at Viper. All of those vehicles on the minimap just running up here is insane. Great work from them. Look at them so viciously just controlling zone here, saying you're not allowed to have any of it. And they know exactly why, right? Because this high ground is super influential. The minute that Viper have any sort of distance around this, they're going to get picked off. So they need to use that close quarter to actually protect themselves. So really good heads-up play here from Viper.
Don't throw it.
Yeah.
They just need to stay on the ridge. Just let the blue zone do the work. I swear to God, if we see a throw from Viper, I'm going to lose it. This is the easiest chicken dinner I have seen in like a hot minute circle-wise. You're in a 4v2, now a 3v2. You give a player for no reason. I do like the off-angle of Abyss South. Like, that is a very good plan to try and stop them from leaving this fight.
Yeah, but there's trees. You can't see much.
Viper.
The music is great for this.
If this turns into a 2v2, I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna go cray cray. Okay. Who wins in chat? Tell us, Team Spirit or Viper? Who are you going for? As they're going for the push with the smoke. Really good smokes actually here from Team Spirit, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough to hide him from Lordy. It's going to be down to just Nomi. He gets himself a really good headshot onto Lordy. He goes back into hiding in the smokes, trying to heal up. But this is your time to push, really. If you are Viper, you don't want to let him get the reset. You don't want him to get the res. But they can't get the res anyways because Kitsune was taken out. He's trying to get Abyss. That would be a great knock to get, but it seemed like Nomi is going to be forced in that 1v3 push.
Nice little wraparound, actually.
Yeah, nice little wraparound. He's going to be going for the send here with the S12K. Misses every single shot in Imagination, and that is going to be the wrap-up here. Viper to claim our 2nd win of the day. GG well plays. No, I think still a win.
Yeah.
I was a little bit critical. I think it could have been played a bit smoother, but you know what? A win regardless in Neptura. For a team that, again, you just want to rank up as high as possible. And currently they were at the start of the day in... Viper in 14th place.
Yep.
Could still jump up. Get a bit of a prize pool increase. Top 3 though. Nah, it ain't happening.
Nah, they're a little bit too low. I mean, we're really talking in like a 70-point cutoff if you really want to make it, and that's even dwindling now. So yeah, it's not going to happen, but a really good win from them. They controlled a lot of zone, and I love the initial push where they just all sent it. They knew exactly what needed to be done there. So big GG's going over to them, and it shows in those stats. 4 Elim's going over to Lord, 2 for Divine, 3 for Freestyler, and Alpha Boy with 0. He did some big plays yesterday, Alpha Boy did. But I also feel like he does a little bit of a Doc thing, and then he just goes way too far. He overextends, particularly in those CQC situations. So I think that's kind of what we just saw Alpha being Alpha in the final fight, and that's why he went out. But yeah, it was a good game.
Is he called Beta Boy?
Good game.
Nap? No, he's called Alpha Boy. Okay, he's going to go for Alpha plays. He's going to take risks. Okay, he's going to send it every single time. But still, very good game. The fact that we got so many points on board for your horrors, your 4 thrives, even Alpha Gaming and Virtus Pro were containing, like, you can feel like there's a lot of pressure on those teams' shoulders because they are trying their absolute best to survive. And the level of competition is at an all-time high. Like, we are absolute peak competitiveness of PUBG Mobile Esports here for PMSL CSA. And we'll see a few replays of this game very, very soon. But again, I do think we don't have a smash currently. It was showing, what, 133? Maybe 1 placement point was not tallied up. So maybe 134. All they would need, if that's the case here, Nep, is 1 or 2 points next game for Horror.
And then they can win.
To maybe smash for the rest of the day.
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy. What? I feel really bad for Horror because they should have gotten 10 points very easily game 1. And they just didn't. And then they should have gotten 7 points very easily in game 2. They set up really nicely. They played a really good game. And then they didn't. It's just everybody's against them trying to not get them to get these points. And I suppose that's kind of what you do, right? They're kind of playing it quite well to make sure that they don't get those points, but at the same time, not thwart their own game as well. So it's a little bit, it almost feels like a little bit of a target situation, except they couldn't have known really where they're going to be playing. but it almost feels like a little bit of a target, just not in a hot drop situation.
For sure. Like, there's gonna be some targeting. I'm telling you, I don't know how it's gonna unfold. And actually, I was thinking of this theory that I'm gonna expand upon a little bit later. But like, if you're in the top 3 and you're not really, you know, close to the first place, you want the first place team to smash, because then it locks in early your position for PMWC, right? So like,
yeah,
you'd be if you're second or third, you want Horror to smash, because then you don't have the pressure of we need to maintain results for the next few games. So that's also very important. So a smash could actually make more than one team win, realistically.
Yeah.
Ooh, that could be fun. As MVP is Freestyler from Viper X Knockout with the 3 limbs, 633 damage. Very nice match. But the leaderboard's Nep, that's what I want to see.
Yeah, I do too. Because it's going to all come down to the next game. Remember, I don't think we're in the Smash Zone yet. Here we go. Nope, match summary.
You got baited.
I got baited real hard there, yeah. But I don't think we're in a Smash Zone just yet, which means that all these teams still have more to play for. And I want to touch on very quickly that while we're all focused on Smash, there is also just the normal way of getting to top 3 by getting points. And I feel like 70 is the cutoff before that last game. Tribe had 70 points down in 10th. So anybody in 4th to 10th could still do it. They have to have a big game, or a big day rather, but they could. It's not impossible, because cutoff for 3rd currently before this last game was 114. So it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I mean, as we move forward right now, a lot of teams are going to be completely out of the race for making in top 3. The comeback is just going to... That window of opportunity for comeback is just going to be completely out of the window. Yeah. So that window of opportunity is going to be out of the window. Okay, that's a great... Taking a window, throwing it out of another window. It's a great imagery.
Yeah.
There you go, all the points taken up. 4th Rise getting himself 11 points total. And yeah, we're looking at this. Actually, wait, I want to go back to the match rankings just to see how many points had Horror. Horror got no placement points, only 5 limbs. Yep. So no placement points. So they are in fact going to be at 133 points. They're 2 points away from Smash.
That's so infuriating for them. 3 games to get 10 points is crazy work. We saw them get like 26 points last game yesterday. Bruh.
133 points, 2 points away. The thing is now, if Horror, let's imagine worst case scenario, Horror gets a 0 or 1 point game. 4th Rise and APG now, because of their insane previous match, and even APG got a few points in the game before that, they could get in the Smash Zone before Horror, before the team that really set the pace of today, and Horror still not be able to win the entire thing off the back of that. So like 4th Rise, Alpha Gaming, that is a comeback for the ages so far in the first 2 matches of today.
Can you imagine? Okay, can you imagine if Horror can't seem to get the points that they need, can't seem to get that win? Meanwhile, the teams that have been having a much better day so far, Alpha Gaming, 4th Thrives, and Virtus Pro. If Alpha Gaming and 4th Thrives end up pushing Horror to 3rd place, and then for some reason Virtus Pro gets the smash, Horror is out of PMWC completely.
Whoa. Do you think there's a chance, realistically, Horror don't make it to PMWC?
Realistically, no, but at the same time, they're struggling so much to get these points. And meanwhile, those other 3 teams are having far better games than they are. Even if they do get the points, Horror might struggle to get a win today.
Ooh.
I don't know. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there that it's a possibility, right? I'm not saying it's gonna happen. I'm not saying I want it to happen. I'm saying it's a possibility.
Yeah, there's definitely a chance that could happen.
Though.
It's a slim chance, but it could. But actually, you know what? We're looking at all the teams. We're gonna normally go to a break very soon. I think we need a drink break because it is pretty warm and humid here.
Yeah.
Tell us in chat, which team will be the first squad to reach the Smash Zone? You got a lot of contenders currently, okay? You're looking at mainly your Horrors, your 4th Thrives, you're looking at your APGs, maybe a VP, maybe.
Possibly.
I don't think it's going to happen, but like we need like a 20 elimination chicken dinner, which could happen. They're quite rare though. Who's going to make it first, chat? Do you have a prediction?
4th Thrives.
Fourth Rise, first team to be in the Smash Zone. Ooh, I like that prediction. They were looking great last game. And especially, you know what?
They were.
Everyone was doing well, T24 OP in particular, but Falak was doing work. And he was a bit silent recently, so it's really good. We're seeing Falak on point. The nades were just a thing of absolute pure beauty. So, hey, maybe Fourth Rise. What's chat saying? Horror? Really?
Horror.
Oh, no, I'm joking.
Fourth Rives. I mean, really? Yeah.
Really?
No, I mean, again, Fourth Rives got what? 10, 11 points in that game? And then, so they only need 10 points next game to meet it. So they basically just have to do what they did in the last game again. Meanwhile, Horror are only 2 points away, but they've struggled to get, they've had to get, 8 points in the last 2 games. They've only gotten 8 points in the last 2 games. Whereas Fourth Rise has gotten 11 just in the last game. So, like, the trajectory is saying Fourth Rise is going to get it first.
I saw someone in the chat say 3 teams are going to make it this next game. I don't. That's going to be. It needs to be very, very top heavy for that to happen. Someone else tagged me, Kashan Ahmed. Hey, Maxman, if APG, Fourth Rise, and Horror hit 135 in the next game, so if any 3 of them win the following match, they're the winner. Yeah, whichever team wins that game wins the entire tournament. They're the champions of this season of PMSL CSA, and they are put in first place, so they're going to PMWC even if they have lower points than first, second, third, fourth, like based on point rankings. So yeah. Horror is almost there already. Would be fun to see Fourth Rise and Horror both get into the Smash Zone. Yeah, you know what? I've wanted for a while now a good Pakistani team in a global, and I would say Fourth Rise is the closest we could get to maybe a Pakistani team winning a global. Because this Fourth Rise team, when they're aligned perfectly, Neb, when they're like in the zone, not the Smash Zone, like in the mental zone of like we're playing well today, I think they could really pop off. So I'm excited for that. Same for Horror. I've been wanting ever since DRS back in Jakarta. I wanted Nepal to do well. Horror's looking like the best team from Nepal right now. It's not even close in my opinion. So it's going to be an exciting one. But with that said, guys, we are going to head on over to a break. And we'll be back in a few short minutes for our 3rd game of the day. We still got 2 games minimum. So you better get your beverages, your snackies. And we'll be back soon for match number 3.
Take a quick look and settle your regrets.
Welcome back, everybody. Here we go. We've had some awesome games today so far, but are we going to have more awesome games? I think we are. Max, we're back. Second wrangle of the day. Game number 3. Chat, I hope you have your drinks. I hope you have your snacks, because we are not going to be able to leave the screens after this one. What are we feeling?
Yes!
Yes! There we go.
No.
SMH
my head. Beyond hyped
Yes.
and excited, Net. But you know what? We got the hype music in the background, so that means
Yeah, we're getting
the
into
game
it.
is here.
It just got really sticky in here. Hang on. There we go. Put the fan directly on me. There we go. I was about to. Hey, what up?
Let's go. Everyone is abusing Regicide on the Urdu stream. I mean, really, the performance has not been there, unfortunately. But still, guys, it's esports. We're here for fun. I'm seeing. You know what? I'm gonna call out chat a little bit. You know, I'm gonna call out some people. I'm not gonna say any names. A lot of people being kind of mean, kind of hating. You know what? You can be a hyper fan of your team or of your home region, and that is fine. Let's not go hating on anyone, okay? Peace and love in the chat. Let's be respectful. Let's not be sore losers if our team is not winning, okay?
Yep.
There we have it. Third game of the day, Nep. We're back to the grassy pastures. I love saying grassy pastures. I stole it from Kalaris. It just sounds nice.
Grassy pastures, grassy pastures, grassy pastures. That's hard to say.
Grassy pastures, grassy pastures, grassy pastures. Ah.
Abuse IA instead of regicide. No. No. Be nice.
Oi, oi, oi. The thing is, IA aren't here, so they won't know.
True.
Here you go. Flame path is going to be pretty eastern from Severny down to Novo. Alpha Gaming at least not going to have that weird altercation they had west of Everest, going down to the Western Bridge. That weirdness is not going to unfold. Regicide dropped on George Pole, so DRS should have a very easy time claiming control of Milta. So hot drop should not be happening, except maybe Yasnaya between Upgrade and Sky. Well, not Sky, sorry, Hora. Sky is not the team.
I always do that. I always do that, dude. I'm always like, Sky Hora.
But I hate it because normally, look at 90% of the lobby, their team tag or name is to the left of their name, except for Hora. Yeah. They were like, really? We're going to put the name to the right just to look different. Yeah. But I hate it. Put it to the left.
So annoying.
It is. We're not hating on horror, guys. We're memeing, okay?
Yeah.
Don't take it seriously.
Okay, guys, question, chat, all y'all. Is anybody going to meet the Smash threshold in this game? Are they going to do it? Because currently there's... And who? Because there's currently kind of a tiny bit of a little hot droppy thing over in Yaz. It's 2 of the players from Hora versus Upgrade. Nothing's really going to come of that at all, probably. But still, guys, I don't know. They have 2 points to get to it. I don't know. Who are you thinking?
Yes.
Who is going to do it, if anybody? 4 Thrives? Okay, 2 teams. I8 can? Totally. 4 Thrives and APG, so no one's saying Hora just yet. Wait, Sleet says Hora. Okay, that's... You just think all 3 of them, Sleet, are going to do it in this game? I'm just talking about this game.
Like, you need top 3 teams to be in the top 3 of this game, pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
Which is not impossible, but, like, you need the circle and everything to, like, line up perfectly. So I think 2 is the maximum we'll see this game.
Okay, that makes sense. I mean, all 3 of them are within 11 points. Alpha Gaming have 124, they need 135. So they're just shy of 10 points, right? They're at 11 points there. So all 3 of them could very easily do it in this game. Will all of them do it together in this game is a very different story. I'm with Max. I don't think that's going to happen because that would be an insane game from all 3 teams. Is Hora going to do it? They should.
I mean, are they going 2 points? The thing is, you have to. If you tie, you're in. Like, if you get 135, I saw some people being confused. Do you need to get 136? No, you get 135 minimum, and then you can like win based on the smash ruling next game. So yeah, I saw.
Surely Hora do it. Surely.
The thing is,
right?
They are maybe fighting upgrade if they're not careful, so they just need to be careful. Even losing a player would hurt their chances heavily to be in the Smash Zone. So we'll see. I'm going to show the map feed real quick just to see where the teams are. This is a great circle for 4 Thrives, for Alpha Gaming. Horror, the rotate should be definitely way easier than their Sanok game of earlier Nep, so like I'm not too scared about that. And Virtus Pro, actually Virtus Pro, based on the teams that are currently competing for a spot in the top 3, they have the worst entry point, and even then it should be relatively easy. So I do think we're not going to lose any of our top squads early on unless a big fumble happens or a big targeted gatekeeping situation happens.
I mean, we could definitely see some sort of targeted gatekeeping. I mean, that's a safer way to do that sort of thing, is like, you know where they do a certain rotation, and then you go, hey, we can actually crash that rotation. That's perfectly plausible, and we may see it happen. I mean, we're actually seeing a lot of teams quite close together here as they start to move into phase 1. You've got Upgrade starting to move out of Yasnaya, so it looks like a fight with Hora is going to be not happening. Goodness me, my brain. But could run into VP a little bit. You also have DRS and Champions down in Milta going past each other quite quickly there. Kanina Power, Amix, and Al-Qadsia all over here. Over by Ruins, the field south of Ruins, that Gatka area as well, inside of Zone. So there's quite a few teams actually moving on in.
So I'm going to show the map feed again because nothing's happening. Genuine question for us, Nep, to discuss, and for chat.
Yes.
I really want to know what we're thinking. 4 Thrives, usually in the past, have been very passive when it comes to holding on the Western Bridge. This game, there's like a 95% chance it's going to go northwest. It is not going to go towards Military Island for APG. APG normally, unless a really bad circle happens, rotate to the western bridge of Military. Can we expect 4 Thrives to actually be aggressive and gatekeep APG? Because again, that's their direct competition for top 3. They want to get rid of them or at least wound them. Are we going to see 4 Thrives not be hyper passive and actually take their fate in their own hands this game to gatekeep the western bridge? I would like to see it happen. I am currently on the map seeing them position themselves that way. So I think that's the game plan.
That would be nice. I think that would be really helpful for them. And I think they're safe enough at this point in the game where even if they lose out now, it's not going to hurt them too badly.
I mean, they're on Lighthouse.
Yeah, I think that's a good... Huh?
They're on Lighthouse right now. Look, they even repositioned on Lighthouse, so they want to play it. Yeah.
Yeah, excellent. I don't mind that from them. They play safe. I don't think they will gatekeep. Chat is saying no, they're not going to happen.
They're doing it right now, chat.
But it's they're doing it.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
I think 4 Thrives are like...
They're shooting that APG right now. I see it.
Like...
Yeah. Also, yeah. Dagestan. Oh, upgrade. Hang on.
Hello?
Hello? I mean, Viper feeling very good. Okay, upgrade, guys. I know your coach has yelled at you about pushing 1x1 before, and clearly, you're not listening. Guys.
I don't think Koruja has anything to do with this.
No, what I'm saying is he's been telling them time and time again, stop doing this. And they're doing it every time. Upgrade, why? You're so much better than this. Why do you do this to us? SMH. I'm not blaming Coach at all. I'm sympathizing with Coach because he's like, oh my god, they did it again. They did it again, guys. I don't know what to do with them. That would be my inner monologue right now if I was their coach.
Yeah, I think that might be what he's the emotions he's going through currently. I'm going to show the map feed again just so you guys can see also the position of 4 Thrives and APG. APG scouting. Wait, look at Reefus. Wait, I just realized Reefus is already onto the mainland.
Hey, yo!
Reefus sent it, and he's pulling a dock right now, but like times 10,000.
And no one's in Quarry.
Where's he
or
going?
That area.
How far is he going? Is he looking for an entry point to the west for his team? Some people are going to get annoyed with showing the map feed. This is a very interesting rotate from Reefus. I think they are scared of 4 Thrives doing exactly what they're doing, which is they're holding off the western bridge. Or this is literally... They're trying to outplay the outplay of 4 Thrives. Like, we are playing JoJo's Bizarre Adventure level of outplaying. This is 4D chess between 4 Thrives and APG. Circle about to shift, though. Is it going to be bridge-centric? The bridge is still in play. Alpha Gaming don't have to rotate just yet.
Actually, Reefus need to just shush and hold position there, because if APG do decide to play the bridge, he could be a great number 1 off angle, number 2 safe space, because that means even if APG do go out there, Reefus is alive and he can carry the team as a solo, just trying to get placement points. It is a strategy we've seen before. Will it work here? Maybe not, maybe. I'm just saying, he could use that position to his advantage to have that surprise factor. No one's going to think he's over there. But he does look like he's actually grouping on up. They're going to go for a much more aggressive play than that. And yeah, 4th Rise. Oh, because 4th Rise are kind of third-partied by champions here. So this is perfect from APG.
Good, Falak. No docketing, please, okay? Get in the car, get the hell out of here. It's not worth it. And Alpha Gaming, we can't see right now because we know on the map feed. I know I'm going to show the map feed because this is such an interesting rotate. Alpha Gaming crossed. They got through IQ. They escaped Na'Vi that were entering from the backside. So Alpha Gaming are able to regroup as a 4-man onto Reefus, find an open position. So Reefus was just very proactive on the scouting. And they get position done. So there you go. Rotation successful for Alpha Gaming. Success. And make it work out.
Can I have a hot take here, please?
Okay, sure. What is it?
And I almost don't agree with myself because I do see why they didn't, but 4th Rise should not have let APG through.
I don't think they wanted to, but yeah.
I feel like they let that go way too easily, but I do understand that like there's a bit of a split going on. There's a lot of teams around them. They may have had to, but I'm just like, I'd like to see a little bit more of a firm stance against APG personally.
Yeah, it would have been nice. But you know what? They're like, you know what? APG, you may pass. But you, Na'Vi, you shall not pass. They're looking for Puncher. They find him. We're in Lord of the Rings right now, lads. Let's go. They even find himself an extra one. That's going to be it. Goodbye. 6, Sleepy Night, Sweet Prince. And that's going to be Na'Vi wounded, hurt, down to 2. Trying to get into Ferry Pier right now, which has been taken over by VP. So currently, a lot of our teams contending currently for the championship. 4th Rise are in. APG are in. Virtus Pro are in. Hora are up northwest versus Alcazia and Tribe, so Hora need to be currently careful. They're the one team competing for the top position, not in a good spot in this circle.
Wait, I need to wait. I need to see this zone. Hang on, I'm going to the map feed real quick.
I'll show
Hang
it
on, guys.
If you want to talk about something.
Hora
northwest
are out in the blue. Coming in behind Alcazia and Tribe, potentially. I think they're going to go a little bit further down. They should be hearing all that going on. A lot of teams all over on Ferry Pier side, right? So which means that the north side is completely open. AMX have a huge position that could be very, very good for them.
Everyone's in Ferry Pier, though. Look at that. Everyone is centered on the beach. Are they expecting like a big southern circle on that? If it goes north, this is going to be a bloodbath. Go north, please.
Okay,
so... Ooh, no.
Okay, Alcazia are going to get to that cliff first if KP don't take it, but if Hora could actually fight for that position, that would be huge for them. Really, like, north side high ground area that they can just spray and pray from would be super good for them.
Which team you're talking about? Sorry, I was looking at the map feed.
Hora and Alcazia for that big cliff.
Oh, on Cat Hill.
Just east of Quarry. Yeah, Cat Hill.
It's called Cat Hill because it looks like a cat if you look at the mountain, guys. That's why it's called Cat Hill. Look next to Alcazia on the map feed later on.
Yeah, it kind of does.
It looks like a little cat, so it's called Cat Hill. There you go. For you guys who maybe don't know, there you go. Now you know how to call that mountain east of Quarry. But Hora are still deep in the blue. They're wide rotating 4th Rise. You know, you did bring up the point, Nep, that maybe they should have been a little bit more aggressive versus APG. I do agree on that point. I think they should have been. But the fact that they still have 4 players alive in this decent a position is very valuable. T24's been insanely good these finals.
He has. He's really come into his own in the last season. Whoa. So good. Yeah. He's really, really doing good work for the team. Reefus does take out the last player of Dagestan, so that's going to be them out with 0 points on the board. I don't think they're going to have any chance at top 3 at this point. We're getting to that halfway point through the day now. They're still at 73 points. It's just not going to happen. I
kind of want to call T24OP the Laser now. Like, I just want it to be his name. Because if he sees you for more than a second, he's just going to beam you down. He does a Kamehameha, like just gets you one shot. I think he was the main character when we had the Dragon Ball collab in PUBG Mobile. He was him. He was Goku, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, he was.
I remember when Ryzen was called like Super Ryzen or Hyper Ryzen back on BTR.
Oh, yeah.
No, Falak! Please, okay. We have to call him Hyper T24OP.
Fair.
Or maybe,
Fair.
Maybe upgrade to T25 OP. Every time he has a good performance, it's just like you increase the number.
T25, yeah.
Yeah.
That would be very funny. Oh, Hora looking to make some moves, though, against Alcazia. They do end up clashing here. It's a little bit further south than I thought they might, but this is still good. This is how I was hoping this would go. I feel like for Hora, this would be a really good altercation here, as long as nobody gets knocked. But they're just playing this a little bit too split. I don't know if Alcazia just had the ground first, and so they're more situated than Hora is, but Hora does not feel like they're playing this initially all that well. Maybe they get that regroup going. No Fear is still down. I don't know if they're going to be able to get that res back up. They're going to try, that's for sure.
They got it.
Hopefully that backup is here.
Wait, that
Yeah,
nade?
the backup's here. Okay, we're good. We're good.
No.
No.
Oh, that would have been massive against, because again, Hora have no eliminations. Keep that in mind. They need 2 points. If Hora go out now, they're still not going to smash. Flush it, Jiggle. You are
Why
2
aren't you
points
flushing?
away. Please confirm them if you can. You guys all have a decent angle onto pre-pod. Get that point. You need 2 eliminations. Go Hora. If you get 2, you can die now. It literally does not matter.
1 point, 1 point, 1 point.
One away. Imagine they go out now. Imagine they get no more points.
Tribe third-partying Alcazia.
That's going to give a lot of space, actually, to Hora. They can kind of exit if they want. Except for Sleepy. He's kind of stuck.
Sleepy, yeah, he's a little stuck.
Okay, they find Killer. Also in the elimination feed. Big fight between DRS and Amix, it seems. But now it's going to be Sleepy singled out by Tribe. His teammates can't really help him even from a distance. He's just going to get overwhelmed. That's it. They're down to half their team now. Jiggle's the only one with an elimination. Hora just wanting to survive. They still got 13 teams alive. They need to survive way longer in this game. The circle is not in their favor. They have to possibly crash. Are Hora going to be 1 point shy from the smash zone? No way. Again? APG's getting eliminated. Also, they lost Doc. He's getting knocked. But in a decent position. I think they'll get the res on Doc. I think he'll be fine. Oh, there's one player. I haven't seen him.
Oh!
If they get him, that's it. They're in. They need to find him. Drive over him.
They found him. They found him.
They didn't get him.
Hello?
Oh, there's another big fight here. It seems like Fourth Rise are going to be looking for the push onto the champions. Sending it kind of one by one, it seems. IQ just getting absolutely melted down with the DBSs.
Oh, Sky! Oh.
Sky's out! Jiggles! He got one! He flushed it!
He got it!
Jiggle. MVP. He got the last elimination they needed. That's going to be it, guys. 100% confirmed. Hora are officially in the Smash Zone. Meaning if they win any match after this game, they will be your PMSL CSA Spring 2025 champions and will be moving on for sure to Saudi Arabia for PMWC 2025. They got it. They're locked in. Now, we're going to shift our focus to APG, Fourth Rise, Virtus Pro for the rest of this game, Nep, as Virtus Pro are looking to finally leave Theory Pier, but VP, the Vipers, are going to be nearby.
They are indeed. I mean, at least they got that right. So now it's just... I think they got the res back up as well. Viper do go on down here? Do they? Abyss? Hello? Okay, no one's going to grab that last bit of health from him. There we go. Okay, there we go. About time. That was a big old spray coming through there. Reefus in the Elam feed going over to T24 as well. Regicide still up and running, and again, this is always what happens, right? The lower teams start playing a lot better because that pressure's just off them completely. Regicide bottom of the pack right now. They've been having a pretty good day so far. We've seen some good Elams from them, so who knows? But Champions, I really like how Champions played this as well, because Team Spirit were looming in the distance. They were like, hey, we kind of want to third party this, and Champions went, no, you don't. No, you don't, but I think Effect might anyway. Nicely played from Effect. There we go. Matic does go down, but can they get the rest of them? Atomic, last man standing for Champions. Oh, it's kind of even. Oh, somehow. There we go. The car helped a lot with that one. There's a third party coming in from every which way.
Look at Falak, though. He's still in the circle. I just realized we got a solo player still alive for Fourth Rise in Falak. He's going to try and just get a few placement points, maybe an elimination if he can upset a team in their position. So Falak still in the match, can still bring points to his team. Falak, again, has been pretty silent at the start of these two days worth of finals.
It's not a solo.
Well, he's gone now. He's eliminated.
Oh, he's gone now. Oh, I was
He
behind.
was a solo.
Never mind.
No, he was a solo. He's gone now. He got picked
Don't
off.
mind me.
So, I'm sorry, Falak. I maybe shouldn't have talked about you.
Valak.
I brought a lot of attention to Falak that he did not want. But Alpha Gaming, currently best position in the circle, playing the bunkers in Longwood. For information, Longwood is this big stretch of high ground forest where APG currently are, stretching right over to Team Spirit. That is called Longwood, and you got bunkers, and that is a very good defensive position for APG. Unless a team gets too close, Neb, then it becomes very nadeable, as we've seen in the past. I think Champions had a really good fight versus them with nades. So, APG, name of the game, zoning. Don't allow anyone to get a 100-meter radius of your position, otherwise, they're just going to crumble apart.
It's 100% correct. You've really got to keep that distance going. There we go. Tribe been doing some really good work. We've seen some great rotations from them, taking out Amix there. So that's going to be 4 elims on the dot for them. Doc actually does take out somebody with an elim there, with a nade rather. KP, they're outside of the zone, but they are a full squad still. But okay, Regicide are not going to be...
Big one.
Oh, wait, Regicide aren't going to be ruining Alpha Gaming's game, but could Virtus Pro, and that's a far more dangerous team to go out to right now. Right behind them on those leaderboards. This is a big fight happening, Max.
Oh, yeah. Top, long range, mid range, short range. Nobody is safe if you're up against top. Nades are going to be connecting again. Pretty easy to nade these positions, but a lot of the nades of VP are just missing. Doc getting actually shot at by an off angle by a team straight up north, actually, of this this hilltop in Longwood. Jiggle just get an extra limb? You just got a knock.
He got a knock.
Yeah. I mean, why not? You want to distance yourself from your enemies if possible. Alpha Gaming, 7 eliminations. We could have another team join them in the Smash Zone. They need still 4 points. It doesn't matter if it's placement points. Right now, they're in top 8. They got 1 placement point minimum. 3 more or eliminations, Nep. And they're in the Smash Zone with Hora.
If they win this against VP, then they're into Smash Zone. Just simple as that.
Yeah.
Or against Navi.
Also,
they are looking.
There's a lot of potential points down here. That's true. But do VP want to fight it? Because they're taking a bit of a risk. Because VP, I think, don't know that any team is in a Smash Zone currently.
Yeah. Ooh. I like the respect, though, because the thing is, VP entered with nades, and the nades really just said, hey, we want this spot, don't come closer, but we're not going to push. I mean, if there had been a knock, then they probably would have pushed, but at the moment, they're just holding each other at arm's length here a little bit. I do like Team Spirit as well. They're moving around a lot more, but again, they're not here. All the pressure's off now, so they're able to just have a good time with it. 71 points, though. GG's.
You know what? I'm going to do a prediction here. We're not going to try and predict the winner of this game because I feel like we've got too many storylines happening.
Yeah.
Are Alpha Gaming going to make in the Smash Zone this game? Yes or no in the chat. Neptura, you're saying yes?
Yes.
Okay. I'm also going to say yes. Because there's a lot of potential points here. And if they can even get it versus Virtus Pro, that would be an upset and a half. Sandwiched? I wouldn't say APG's currently sandwiched. I think they are pretty good at zoning. Top with a mini 14 is just crazy, this tournament. He's always been good with a mini, but this tournament in particular, he opened up his third eye on his forehead, and that third eye has got time 15 scope. It just sees anything, okay? Everyone's saying yes in the chat, it seems. Nep seemed like a few no's here and there. I'm a little bit doubt for Gamer YT. Okay. Smash point is 135, for you guys to know, also as pure context. They got now 8 eliminations. They need 3 more. They already have 1 placement point because then top 7. Actually, I'm looking at this, Nep. Let's say they don't get any more eliminations, right? They need to get 3 placement points if they get no more elims. So they need to get, if they get in 5th place, they need to outlive 2 more teams, Alpha Gaming on the Smash Zone. They need to outlive 2 teams or get 2 more elims. 3 more elims.
Yep.
3 elims or outlive 2 teams, and they're in.
You can see how cautiously VP are playing this. Maybe not. Frozen goes down. Nice little off angle from top, and that nade does nothing onto Doc as well. So I think VP have to just lose one here. Or maybe not. Zio from Tribe takes out top there. Nasty off angle. That could just help VP here. Because now Alpha Gaming gonna scramble to get that revive. as quickly as possible. Does that mean they can get it? Aragon's going for it. Oh, but Doc is the one that's free. Doc is the one who knows exactly what's going on. The revive has already been taken out, so Aragon might just be a little too late with this. Here comes Doc with those Molotovs. Perfect choice there of utility, because that's going to get the most amount of damage done. Yep, he does get it, so Frozen is out.
2 points.
9 points on the board.
They need 2 elims or outlive literally one more team, right? You need to outlive one more team. They need to outlive one team or get 2 more elims. I know a lot of people are saying I'm cursing them in the chat, but I swear we just have to talk about it. Here we go, the big fight. Aragon's first to fall. If they get Malloy, they're in the smash zone. But Team Spirit are looking for the third party, trying to ruin it here for the Alpha Gaming squad. They get effect. Does he get the flush? He does. And I believe that might just be it. And that is indeed going to be the case. It is going to be a new team here entering the smash zone in Alpha Gaming. It's all going to be down to Hora and Alpha Gaming. After this game, if they can get chicken dinner, they will be your champions and qualify for PMWC. But Team Spirit, the attempt on the third party is very good here, Nep.
It is good until they started going 1 by 1, which is a little unfortunate. Now Tribe coming into the party, because why the heck not? Let's just all come up here. Let's all just come down to the south side of the zone. Kitsune does go on out. That's going to be them with 6 elims. I mean, that's not a bad show for Team Spirit. I'm just going to say that. But 13 elims for APG. They are topping this leaderboard. 100% Hora struggling here. Will go out, but 4th place. 5th place, rather, is what you want. 5 points on the board. They're in. They just have to win the next game if they want to win overall. So not bad from them at all. This is the game they needed. Tribe, though, also doing some really, really good work. Yeah. They are on still kind of in contest for top 3 by a long shot. But with 7 points, top 4, they're looking quite good for that.
I want to say, though, if Hora win the next game, we all got to look back on this game and at Jiggle. He would be the unofficial MVP because he is the one who's so, like, one-handedly pushed up his team in the Smash Zone because he got those final eliminations at the very end and even extra placement points just to play extra safe. So Jiggle might not be pulling Sky numbers, but you know what? He's pulling his weight in the team to allow them to maybe win the entire tournament. So Jiggle, big stuff. Alpha Gaming also making it out. They're looking to exit that position. But Tribe up to also 8 eliminations here. And they are trying to jump up pretty high in the leaderboard. There we go. Also, prediction in chat. Who do you think is going to be getting this chicken dinner between Tribe, Alpha Gaming, and the solo of Alcazia? Now, imagine if Alpha Gaming win it here, Nep. It's too early.
Yeah. I almost don't want them to win just because we don't see many back-to-back wins, right? But we do see a lot of second place to wins. Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, they shouldn't win this if they want to win the whole thing. And they're not going to. I think they know this as well. There we go. GG's. Tribe played that so well. Really, really good work from them. They really earned that fight. They went in. They were third-partying everywhere. If we go back over the map feed, you'll see them just rotate everywhere, all over the circle. That was crazy for them. Big GG's. But, I mean, obviously, the main story is going to be that APG are now in.
And Hora.
And Hora, both of them. Both of them now in. We went from 0 teams in the Smash Zone to now 2. We have 2 teams who have that opportunity next game to win and then win the whole thing.
The amount of pressure now. Like, if you are Alpha Gaming or Hora, I feel like top 3, you're looking pretty comfy. Of course, you want to try and win the entire thing. But I'm thinking, what if you're 4 Thrives? What if you're Virtus Pro? How do you approach this? Because you know every game coming up for the rest of today could be your last. And if 4 Thrives fall off, they get in top 4, they're out. If Virtus Pro are not able to climb up in top 3, they're not making it to PMWC. Like, the amount of pressure on the shoulder of those 2 teams is going to be crazy high. And I'm telling you, Nep, I prefer talking about the games because I would just fold under that pressure. That is scary to be in that spot.
100%, yeah. No, this would not be good for me. My nerves I don't think my nerves could handle it 100%, but I mean, we'll see. We'll have to see. I mean, at this point in time, will VP do it? Well, we got 3 more games to go. VP could definitely do it. Are they going to do it and then win? It's now kind of starting to tick down. The opportunities are starting to tick down a little bit. Now we've got the halfway point of today done. But they still could. And so 4 Thrives can't look too comfy. They're not that far away from them. So it is really something where 4 Thrives, they've had a really good day today. They really have. But those 2 teams getting to Smash Zone in the same game really, really does put a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be such an intense one. You know what? I have a genuine question. I'm just intrigued. I had a few people in chat was seeing, like, I found it very funny, saying, "Oh, me and Neptura, we're glazing horror, we're glazing APG." No, we're just like, "Oh my god, we're so biased towards them."
Yes.
We're just talking about the fact that they're currently possibly going to wrap up the tournament at this point. You know, I think we are covering the storylines. But tell us, chat, do we sound biased, or are we just covering the storylines and what's happening? Because we're trying to cover what's important here.
Yeah. It's like I think just because we talk about them a lot, I mean, they are 1 and 2 on the leaderboard right now. So
yeah.
I kind of feel like we have to talk about them. It's not that we want to, it's that we have to. And we want to as well because they're playing very well, but it's not like we want to because they're our favorite. We want to because they're number 1 and 2 on the leaderboard right now. Like, we're not going to talk about Dagestan, who haven't done anything today, and go, yeah, but let's talk about them instead of APG.
Let's talk about Regicide.
Let's talk about Regicide. Let's do that.
MVP's tricks for this game, 700 damage. You would expect the MVP.
Yeah.
A lot of people say no. Okay, thank you guys. I was just like, is a lot of people feeling this way or not? I was just intrigued.
Yeah.
But okay, thank you very much, guys. I'm going to bring up this question again. We just saw it happen last game, and you were quite critical about 4 Thrives, Nep. How they were not being aggressive enough versus APG. If this exact scenario happens again, are we going to expect 4 Thrives to just, like, not only do we need to get eliminations to catch up, but we also need to stop Alpha Gaming from smashing? I think you need to. If this exact scenario happens and we see 4 Thrives being passive, I am going to get a little bit scared that they might just have missed out on that one opportunity to redeem themselves and be in the Smash Zone.
Okay, so I'm going to play devil's advocate against both you and myself here. Okay? So this is where I'm kind of at. When you have this much pressure on you, now that there's been that much pressure put on you, I don't want any of the team to play differently, because when you start playing differently, then it changes things, and so then you start playing unlike your playstyle.
Yeah.
So for instance, if 4 Thrives were to suddenly decide to go all in and try and gatekeep Alpha Gaming, then you're looking at third-party opportunities from behind you, which normally they have covered, but because they felt pressured to go to Alpha Gaming, they're going to get third-partied early on, they're not going to get any points, and they're going to go out. So to me, I'm like, I do want them to be more aggressive. Is this the game to do it now that we have this new pressure on our backs? No, I don't think so.
Okay, well, we're going to see the leaderboards pop up in just a few seconds here, Neptura, so we're going to have a big setup, a big idea of what to expect for this game. Who's still competing in a Smash Zone? Who's going to be possibly trying to play catch-up? Are we going to have some teams trying to have a last-minute comeback to maybe get a bit of an increase in the prize pool? Let's also keep in mind, if you do well still, despite not being in top 3, you are still going to get more points for the overall PMGC points. Let's not forget about that, right? PMGC, you qualify through the points you accumulate in spring and fall season combined. So even if you don't come up in top 3, if you're like in 4th or 5th place and then you win maybe the fall season by a landslide, you could still qualify for PMGC.
Yep.
So let's not forget that is still a very important aspect of the tournament. Is PMGC points, half of the points that you'll be accumulating for yourself in that one. Here we go. Smash. Oh, there we go. Leaderboard.
Oh. Hey!
And we got the animation and everything. Here we go. Alpha Gaming jumping up 2 slots, pushing down Horror, pushing down 4 Thrives. And we now have 2 teams competing for the championship, for the trophy, for the gold medal. And it's going to be Alpha Gaming and Horror. Though, are we going to see teams join the Smash Club? Are we going to see 4 Thrives make it up? Maybe Virtus Pro, maybe Alcazia. It's possible. But really, possible. The amount of pressure here that's going to be on those teams just outside of the Smash Zone is going to be paramount, Nep.
I don't know. I think all 3 of those teams had a really good game last game. Alcazia in particular were really trying a lot of different things with the rotations that I liked a lot, but we didn't see them be able to keep their full squad, so maybe not. VP had some good stuff. I think just that whole fight with Alpha Gaming just went horribly wrong for them. There was a lot of mistakes in that one, but they survived. They had a lot of points. I think 4 Thrives are going to make Smash next game. They have to. They've been playing very, very well. So I think just by the nature of the beast, they're going to be able to do that. My real question is, will VP make it in the next game?
Yeah, VP.
I feel like.
4T. We'll see if they can make the jump up. You know what? Chat, tell us in the comments, are we going to have a new team join the Smash Zone? Is it going to be 4 Thrives? Is it going to be VP? Maybe another team if we have an insane match. Could be happening. Or are we going to end the tournament next game? Because that could be possible. If we have an Alpha Gaming or an Horror Esports chicken dinner, the tournament ends now. It will be done. We'll wrap it up. We'll have our champions. We'll have our top 3 teams making it to PMWC 2025 in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh. So what's happening? What are we predicting?
Alpha Gaming win.
This game?
Why not?
You think Alpha Gaming win it this
game? I said
game?
game 4. I said game 4.
You did say game 4, yeah, but Alpha Gaming is your pick now. You're saying APG win.
I mean, possibly, yeah. I think it's quite possible. I thought Horror could definitely do it, but the way they've played, I'm just thinking about the mentality where they only needed 10 points at the beginning of the day. It's taken them 3 games to get there, so their mentality is probably not all that great. Maybe actually reaching it has switched things around. They're going to be much more able to do stuff now, but I'm just kind of... I doubt the mental aspect a little bit. I think it might take them a little bit more to kind of come off of that and kind of go, okay, now we can play properly. Whereas APG have been kind of steamrolling it a little bit more, especially in that last game. They've come off of a 2nd place. They're feeling very good. They've gotten into Smash. It's just like there's a lot more hype there. And so then coming into this game, I feel like they have a better chance at a win. But I don't know. I mean, Horror could pull it out of the bag. 4 Thrives could come in and take it. Team Spirit could do something. They've been running around all day, so who knows? It could be anybody's game. Yeah. But I kind of feel like it could be Alpha Gaming, maybe?
Could be. I mean, everyone fighting for that beautiful trophy we saw just a few seconds ago. Love the PMSL trophies. Beautiful, magnificent. Yeah. Everyone wants a piece of it. But we can't cut it like a cake. Nope. There's only one team that's going to get it. But I don't think we're going to get a Smash this game. I don't think it's going to be happening. I think we'll have it towards the end.
Okay.
Yeah. Chat, how are we feeling? What's happening this game? Share your predictions. Are we going to get a Smash this game? We call it a day after match 4. Or are we going to have new teams join the Smash Zone in 4 Thrives and Virtus Pro? Maybe even other contenders below them. It's up in the air. Anything can still happen. But I see in a lot of people being critical about, the Smash rule. I want to ask, when have we been like this hype at this point of a tournament, before the day's even over?
Yeah.
Like, there's so many storylines, everything clashing, the tournament can end at any point, the stakes are at an all-time high, the pressure so high, these teams can be turned into diamonds.
And remember, it's basically the top 3 that we're gonna go to PMWC anyway. It's basically the top 3 all competing to just win it. So it's not a lower place team that could just negate all of this that's happened. Okay? It's still basically the top 3, maybe the top 4 that could do it. So that aspect of it, I think that negates a lot of the unfairness that the Smash rule could bring into play here.
Well, there we go. It's going to be it.
Here we go. Game
final
4, let's go.
Orangle. What might be, ladies and gentlemen, our final game of Spring 2025 for PMSL CSA Grand Finals. With this game. Again, I'm comboing words. With this game. We could be crowning a champion after this. Again, who do you think it's going to be? Tell us in the comments. We'd love to see all your opinions. But the plane path from Morsk over to Severny/Stolber. APG's chilling. 4 Thrives is going to get access to the Western Bridge. And Horror should get also access to Yasnaya pretty safely. I'm looking at Virtus Pro actually here, Nap. Are they just going to stretch it to Lipovka? Are they going to try and go somewhere else? Because the plane is kind of far away from Lipovka.
Yeah. Oh. DRS gone to... Okay, you said that. DRS gone to Primorsk.
Where's the plane? Sorry, not plane. Where's the circle going to go on phase 1?
Yeah. East.
Eastern one. Okay, you know what? Give us a military.
Somebody said that as well. But you know what? APG, it's rare to have a team actually win when the zone is at their drop spot. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, well, I'm showing the map feed because we are onto the gameplay feed. I want to see where the circle's going to pop. Oh my god!
Wait, I'm not caught up. Wait.
It's on military. A perfect military. This is the luckiest circle Alpha Gaming could have ever asked for. Now, can they weather the storm? Can Alpha Gaming just completely dominate their home ground of Military Island? I was saying it for the memes. I didn't expect it to become reality. But now this instantly puts so much pressure onto Horror Esports. They're like, crap. This is the circle for 4thRives and Alpha Gaming. 4thRives already transitioning here, Nep, over to the island. Alpha Gaming, this is where they drop. They're big chilling. And I'm looking right now at the elimination feed. I'm looking at the game. Horror already taking one casualty to the hands of Upgrade that just want to ruin it for the Nepali team.
Yo, that's gonna be crazy if they do that. Oh,
And
dear
it's Jiggle
me,
too.
Oh, it's Jiggle. It's Jiggle.
Oh no, the guy who single-handedly pushed up Horror in the Smash Zone. And wait. I'm going to show the map feed for a split second. Look at Virtus Pro. They're also coming around, Yasnaya. I don't know if they want to hinder this game for Horror, but if this Horror getting pincered by Upgrade and Virtus Pro, it might not happen. It could, but that would be horrible. Why are we targeting Horror? What did they do to this hobby?
Oh my. Doctor does say that Jiggle is IGL, so he's still playing.
From the
He
grave.
is still playing from the grave. He's still here. My, oh my. Turn of events, indeed.
That's not just
Sleepy's
a turn of
just
events.
like,
This is
I'm
like
not here.
this is the script for the ages, you know? We're going to turn this into a Netflix show very soon.
True.
Brand new Netflix special. You know what? Here we go. Upgrade looking for Sleepy now. He's got the shotgun. I mean, the thing is, because they already lost a player, chances are of them smashing is like less than 1%. Unless Sleepy can get the craziest clutch of his life. He gets the opening knock, though. His teammates nowhere to be seen. A lot of nades being cooked, and Buzz is right on the money. Horror now officially down to only a duo with Sky and No Fear. And Sky's not been doing really much here, Nep, today. So when it comes to also MVP, chances are he could be overtaken by Top, that's been putting on a clinic with a Mini 14.
Oof. Oof. That's all I have to say about that. Just big ol' oof.
People are
But
telling me
you
to
know
not
what?
hype up the Smash Roll. We're going to hype it up, Nep.
Bruh, it's awesome.
This
I love
is-
Smash Roll so much.
There's so much riding off the back of this game. There's so many
It really
storylines.
is.
Horror being targeted. The perfect circle for APG and 4thRives to maybe wrap it up now on Game 4. And we're being told to not hype it up. Are you guys crazy?
Are you guys insane? Just a question. No, but I will say for Hora, so Doctor says Hora can't smash this game. No, but they can confirm their top 3 position, sort of, right?
True.
Because as a duo, they can just chill. They don't have to be all pushy. They don't have to do all the things. They need to get to zone, and they need to stay in zone, and they need to shush. Get a top 7, get a top 5, whatever. And then they have a bunch of points. They're keeping it ticking. They're